Why you think we did a live this? Real nigga shit came to kill a process. Gotta kill all the nonsense. Tell them do better when they lie, ho. Ay.
God damn it! The plan was orchestrated, well coordinated, logging data, say they born and raised you with a fallen nature, forward thinker, soul over scrolls. The law was tainted. My aim is try to keep the same verse. Like your daughter dating, knuckleheads coming up with bread on the corner pacing. Caught when I was sacred, baby in a blanket, broad and naked, ancient as some Sanskrit on the canvas. Just before they painted, mortgage payments, brand your brain a lifestyle. Then the mortgage take it, call a spade native, altered in his off behavior. He favors assorted flavors, but really not more creative. Walking, talking agents in the matrix, telling all the latest and later get the news out front like the morning paper. All my neighbors watch me take my trash out. Them label heads gon' make me cut their grass down. Bully they cash cow. The fast town cast out. That ain't rock with the glass house. Might have not put a smash out, but ain't flocked on my dad couch. Pacing mama basement waiting for popular rap scouts. Probably why you badmouth me or rocked in the background. That's still on tape. Yeah, we still in moments. I filmed the takes. Can't feel my space on air kicking them Billy Blanks. Dealer's plates. Niggas is temporary. That be why they in a hurry. I see the itinerary. Dinner ready, did a stellar. My groove back, I'm interstellar. Suit came with the teller and a shoe, punching the hella. Drunk mind, sober tongue, that system failure. No prison cellar, so with these fellas is dick. Hey, the genitalia and my elders. Lessons was paid, death is breath from the grave. This is pleasure exchange. My ancestors were slaves. We window off of pain. How you gonna see through the glass if you can't get through the shade? I'm less stressful these days. The highs, lows on the road where my stock drove. The only thing you had to really get in was a pothole. With the pothole, your eye closed. All society probably gonna have over me is a roof when I die old. This ain't with John Waldo. You the window, I'll send a golf ball through. Think it's greener on the other side. This ain't the par for you. Uncle Hanky hit me with them Kundalini charge coils. Guards royals, take me, blacking like some tar oil. Make me beat your egghead into a hard boil. You wasted, crack your whole shell like a gargoyle. Ray beam, star portal, laser on your princess layer. My loyal, then I sway her, slim cut out like a razor. Got you at your friend like, why you talking to strangers? This banana I'ma put in a cookie. Ain't trying to wait for who these fakers. See the players hit the hard floor and run out. Your fans stuck in a dome like cardboard cutouts. It's the alpha mind, high and alkaline, like a mountain lion. Yahweh shot, set this money mark about 1,000 times.
Hallelujah, by the Allah Judah, ayahuasca user, honor Judah. Father of Muhammad, I'm Kabbalah Judah, modern Buddha. Superpower, my medulla, quantum God computer. I compute a past as I watch the future, Kali Yuga. Assalamu alaikum, LeBron and Luka. King and Don, chicks wanna blow like my cockatoo. In the throat, my promise will make your sonic smoother. Holla, holla, body is Jada ruler, the Gotti shooter. Murder you in 12 and knock them coppers or swat intruders with the 12. Talking disciples, I'm on the top of rulers. Killing 12, talking about hours, the Rocky watch a Mueller. It could tell time like witness the watchtower viewer. I'm a shroomer, vision fuzzy like Rihanna's tumors. On the conscious bruiser, getting stoned with a thought Medusa. Pot abuser, smoking chronic like I got a tumor, R.I.P. Black Panther, holla Ryan Coogler, not the Cougars. Mouths foaming like a shower loop of Mansa Musa. I just finished studying with Pac and Cube, Monster Trooper, Cabra Groomer. Demonic is Diablo, I'm a Amadeus. Glocker put a rocket through you. Evil, money to Rudy raised more than the Dolomite. Skin is black, the golden type, coke is white. Money green like a Yoda knife, poltergeist. I'm the ghost to keep you woke at night. Overbite, brace yourself, told to strike every code inside. Shots and autopsy in the open mic. Holy Christ, nailed to a cross with a COVID spike. Cold as ice, keep a chopper stick like a bowl of rice. Death from a chopper like Kobe's life. I send my condolences to Kobe's wife. So polite. My superpower is the word. I blend the spelling with the music and the conjuring the curve. I'm a physically embodied demiurge when the humanoid carbon simulacrum is preferred. Vada's body anatomically concurs with the body that a god would need to consciously observe. Arm, leg, arm, head of H-bomb. Say some, smother a grenade in my great palm. If I die, I'ma reappear like a stage farm. Hey mom, I don't mean your sister when I say strength strong, Michael Jai White when he plays Spawn. I could take your king using 8 paws. Brain gone, shooting at my ghost like I'm Ray Kwar. Lay blonde, get a rondo, I'm a Ray Jaw. Made to stay calm in the presence of a shaitan. About to change form with the essence of a wave wand. Now I'm Trayvon out the body bag, by the bag. Human size, Prada bag, Garvey flag on the tag. Hockey mask, llamas in the locker stash. Pick one, any mini money man. Slave on the Amistad. She gon' tell me I'm his dad. If I ever had a son, the condom was his body bag. Raw coke powder in the hourglass. Moving so fast in about a half an hour.
Enjoy the ride. We back. Yeah. It's our time. It's our run. Yeah. We here. No fear. No tears.
Tell that nigga Jesus, I said, please call my cell phone, cause I'm gonna whoop his ass.
And we are back on the Smokers Lounge. I am your host, Chris Cyphers. We are sponsored by Executive Sessions. Salute to the fam. Thanks for the pack. And we all also have the brother in the lounge, K Boogie.
Peace to the fam. Welcome back. Make sure y'all hit that like button on your way in.
That part. Make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can get the notifications and be part of the bill when we go live. That being said, we already know what day it is. Nigga-Peans Wednesday, and we gotta go ham. And if you don't hit that like button, Braun's gonna whoop that ass. Good shit. You already know. The brother's gonna be in maybe a little bit after 5:30 their time. So we gonna follow the Nigga-Peans build that suit. Then when the brother's ready and they come through, we're gonna start bridging those gaps. Point blank, period. So with that being said, I'm gonna throw down the link in the chat. And we're gonna cook. And now we know that God has chosen one added to the Nigga-Peans list. But we're gonna wait for her to come through and give her piece on the reason why and who. If you was on the last bill we did this morning, you would know, but she still didn't give her reason as into too much. So we would like for her to explain, herself. But with that being said, we'll get into all that later. You know, we in the introduction, so we gonna vibe out. Might play some more music. You know, we over in the lounge, we rolling while we smoking. You know what I'm saying? I mean, smoking while we rolling. You know, like that jet life shit. Jet life, jet life, jet life. Other than that, how's everybody doing? So we got a little Ron in the building. What's going on, brother? Salute to you. He said he on his way to work. He hope I'll be on all night. I'm not gonna be on all night, but I'll be on for a good bit. We gonna rock for a while. You know. Of course, we got the brother K Smith, K Boogie in the building. We got Bronze God in the building as well. Salute. What's going on, fam? But you know, well, like I would want executive sessions to come on the panel and come through. This would be good because he have a lot of knowledge, and he be putting this on a lot of stuff. And he's old head. Not that old, but you know, he got some season on him. You know, he's seasoned a bit. You know, right, that's big bro. So it'd be cool if he could join in as well. You know. I gotta motherfucking hit him up. I gotta go to him tomorrow and pick up. I hope he got that fire, which I already know he's gonna have.
Right, always.
Yeah. All those packs I had, I'm running. I ran low. I'm running low now. See, that should have lasted me for like a week.
Big Smoky.
It should last me a good week. But yeah, shout out to everybody came through for the bill early this morning. Appreciate you coming through. Everybody, you know, gave in, you know, their opinions, you know, their efforts. You know, appreciate y'all as well. Everybody that was in the chat. Everybody that's on the panel. You know.
Did you see Dress that came through earlier?
Yeah, Dress came through early as well. Yeah, Dress was there. Shout him out. Eric Deep was on the panel this morning too.
Yeah, everybody came through.
Yep. It was nice. It was a nice crowd. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see the fam. Drop came through. Think he lied now, but yeah. LeBron say Rudy Tootie Pat. You know, we making jokes on our goddamn packs, nigga. You don't even smoke. Yo, Rudy Tootie non-smoking. You man better leave our weed alone, man. We be high, you still be here. Right. I mean, I ain't hating on the people that's grounded. You know, keep yourself grounded. You know what I'm saying? With me, shit, bro, I like reaching for the stars. I just fucking with you, bro. Hey, we got the bro Balanced Truth in the building. What's going on, brother?
What's good, bro?
Chilling.
You can hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, good.
Yep.
Salute.
Salute. Is that K Boogie?
Yep.
Yes, sir. How you doing, fam?
Good, brother. Hey, I just wanted to say something about what that one brother was saying about shit being round and shit. So the only thing we see is pretty much a bubble being round, and nothing else like a tire or some shit. But we do, if we time lapse the stars, they are going in a circle. You know what I'm saying? So we know it's some type of spiral or circular pattern, but not round. Because when you go round, you bring a different dimension to it.
Mm-hmm.
The circular, yes, but round, no.
That part. I agree.
I agree, but I feel like some things can be round but not sphere at the same time. Like I don't agree with stuff being like spherical. Like I think that's where we have to like pinpoint these words because the globe earthers they don't say that it's round and stuff. They say, oh, it's a sphere. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I don't agree with that at all. I don't agree that it is a sphere, but it may be round, it may be a circle, but it's definitely flat. It's not no full sphere. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But because like it could be round like a plate or like a disc, you know, that's still round, that's still a circle, but it's definitely not a sphere. It's definitely not 360 degrees.
Like a basketball. Yeah.
Football, yes.
Right.
Because then you will have the elevation changes. Like we do have elevation changes. Like we have valleys and peaks and mountains and shit. But that don't take away from it overall being, flat or level. We do have the elevation changes and level changes though.
Facts. Shout out to the big bro Philly OG on the panel. What's going on, bro?
Much love, much respect, everybody. How everybody feel?
Pretty
Good,
good.
bro.
We good.
We breathing.
We breathing.
Beautiful thing, ain't it?
Right.
Yes.
Sir.
Inhale, exhale.
That part. Weed.
That's herbal therapies.
But y'all know I feel exactly how y'all feel, man. This shit level, man. Time for all these lies to come to light, and we take our fucking power back. That's all to it.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Like we can listen to our own senses and not be like food. Like nigga, we ain't falling down. Like we got equilibrium. You know what I'm saying? We know when some shit is moving.
My biggest thing is 95% of this shit is a lie. I'm gonna even give it 99. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was about to say,
Yeah.
like,
I say 99%.
So
wow, bro.
it's time to correct that fucking lie, man. Like I said, I got a 4-year-old. She ain't learning none of that shit. Fuck that. It's time for this shit to die.
That part.
Call these motherfuckers out that ain't with it. If you ain't with us, you with them. We know who the fuck you are. It's 2021, man. You ain't with us. We acting like it's 1965 when I was born.
The hardest.
You can't look. All you gotta do is just go look for the truth. Just go searching for it.
Right.
It ain't far. It ain't like it's in your face. Shit.
Facts, bro.
Hey, peace, family.
Hey, shout out to the Bronze
Peace.
God.
What's good, my brother?
That phone call, bro?
Huh?
Bro? Did you get that phone call?
Did I get that phone call from the Pope?
No, from Jesus, nigga.
Oh, Jesus, nigga, did Jesus call you, nigga?
Shit, man, that nigga I'm still waiting on hold.
Oh,
He
baby.
stood your ass
you
up.
both.
He stood your ass up. You better start waiting for that man. He ain't gonna come back, bro. He ain't come back for millions of his children, bro. He ain't come back for you.
A
Shit,
deadbeat ass Sky Daddy.
I just want my refund on this pay-per-view I set up with this nigga.
Hey, I'm just saying. Hey, check this out. Pope Mobile still ain't giving me a goddamn bill, so I ain't paying shit, bro. I'm telling you, y'all better get a Pope Mobile phone, bro.
Hey, that smoothie was gooder than a motherfucker. I'm just finishing it off.
Oh man, I'm jealous.
Don't
Yeah.
be my brother.
I know them strawberries.
Don't be. That motherfucker was good.
Hey, I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna call that salad that I make. I don't, man. I'm gonna give it a name, bro, for real, because this is doing something different. I like it, bro. Let me stop.
Hey, ain't that what I always say, Chris? Shit, I'm 55. Shit, still trying to make babies. Shit, that's a feel good thing.
Yep. You ain't lying.
You should call it super green salad.
Because that shit did some old super shit to me. And I was like, oh my gosh, why am I the only one realizing this? Oh, know thyself. My bad. Yo, like, man, this is.
Say OG been telling me this shit.
Yep. Yep. That's facts. Let's see. Yeah, we got Nasir gonna come through in a bit. He getting off of work and stuff. So let's
Yeah, it's
see.
raining over
Oh,
here, so
he's in the he's actually in the building. Hey, Nasir in the building. What's going on, bro? Salute.
Salute.
Enemies
Yep,
public.
it's raining down here too in Georgia. It's raining and chilly.
Yeah, it rained
Okay.
early.
It ain't raining over here. We ain't getting nothing but the sun. Nothing but the sun.
It is a nice day out here today.
Mm-hmm. Oh
yeah, I don't mind a little rain. Keep these motherfuckers in the house.
shit.
That tote was for the brothers that ain't here.
Hey, I appreciate it, OG, because I need one, man. I can't wait till 10 o'clock, bro. That shit 4.5 hours away. They could be counting down, looking at the clock, trying not to look at that motherfucker.
Yes, fat girl.
Oh, I heard that. Don't mute your mic
Hey,
now.
so when you got a mute, you just be like shit, man. Oh shit. Where the mute at? Oh shit. Sound like I'm dying.
Yeah. No robots over here, y'all. Real shit. Always authentic.
Water, please. Water.
Right. I got my water right here, bro. Specifically. Enemies Public says it's raining in Jersey. And it's raining all over the East Coast.
It's close, right? Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
It's that shit that keep fucking the chemtrail shit, bro. I see them doing it, bro. When it's a nice ass day, it's always like 3 lines that go straight across the sun. I'm like, what the fuck? Every day? They ain't even taking no breaks, bro.
No breaks.
Facts.
They're trying to keep it colder longer. That's what it seemed like. They don't want that weather to break because then niggas gonna be all everywhere.
I don't know. Maybe they might be doing it to distract people. I don't think they're doing anything regarding the weather for something specific. But what they doing with the chemtrails might have something to do with that, with something that they're doing.
Yeah, because I swear the temperature is supposed to be hot right now, or at least a little humid, but it's chilly and shit still.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so what's the Nigga-Peans for today?
Oh, Nigga-Peans. Gotta. I know we gotta add something to the list. You know.
I know. We done racked it up. We done dropped so many damn names. It's
Yeah.
time to go there in the crates.
Right. Yeah. We gotta. Man.
We gotta add that
Hold
black
on.
dude.
Hold on. George and Wheezy, motherfucker, need to be on the goddamn list too. Cause we ain't move up to the east side like that. Mm-mm. I mean, your shit was funny, but that wasn't the only fucking show y'all did. Y'all did movies too. Mm-hmm.
A-Man.
Shut up.
Sherman Hemsley. That nigga had the dopest walk ever, though. You gotta give it to him. Gotta give it to him, bro. And the goddamn the ball spot,
Yeah, but
like
yeah.
the classic ball spot.
Yeah, the toilet bowl haircut.
The give no fucks. Like nigga, I'm going ball. So what?
So what?
Yeah, the public restroom toilet seat bowl cut.
Goddamn cul-de-sac.
Homie, the clown boy.
This nigga say he had a cul-de-sac.
He's a dead end
A,
over
a,
there.
a roundabout.
Right. Yo. But yeah, we gotta add both of they motherfucking head. I mean, another good thing is he did chump the fuck out of that damn honky dude. He made sure he knew what the fuck he was. That shit was funny as hell.
And if I think back, did he called him a cracker more than once, right?
Yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
He called him a crackhead as damn near as much as he called him a hunky. And then honked on his ass. Honk, honk. Fuck out of here. That's funny right there. You want a TV show where a black man can say, or close to a black man's, can say anything they want? Yeah. Go watch that show. A lot of shows weren't like it though. Even still, the shows in their time, it weren't like it. And that show is still airing to this day. That shit is airing to this motherfucking day. Even on online fucking Wi-Fi digital cable. If you got a TV that can pick up fucking cable, digital cable from Wi-Fi, you can get regular channels and shit. Excuse me. But the regular channels ain't like your you're 1, all right, you're 1, you're 3, you're 6, you're 7, you're 9, you're 10. No, this shit goes from all the way to quite a few hundred.
Like cable shows.
Yeah, just like motherfucking like it's like you got direct TV. You don't need to pay for this shit, and you already got internet. I can literally go to BET right now on my TV. Now I do not have no fucking cable.
See where I'm at, Chris. Our internet service suck, and where I'm at in Georgia, internet is fucked up. So I gotta keep paying for the fucking TV. Like it ain't a lot of internet carriers down this motherfucker where the internet is good.
Yeah, I mean,
they got some shit I think called Spectrum down here.
Yeah,
we don't have like the big major jobs that people have.
Yeah, we got Spectrum up over here. This is what we use over here because a lot of homes is still like old school or old Spanish type, so they don't have the fiber optic cables, or they can't, or they don't have the abilities to get the fiber optic cables, and that's the only way that you can, that you can get like Verizon or any one of those.
Yeah, they don't got none of them down here where I'm at.
Yeah, because you can't get those fiber optic cables. That's the only reason why. So we got to settle for something like Spectrum or maybe Comcast or something. You know?
We don't even got Comcast down here, man. The fucking where I'm at, man, this shit is like dark age, man.
Shout out to the brother Nasir. Enemies public in the building. What's going on, brother?
Peace, good brother. Peace. How y'all doing this evening?
Vibes.
Pretty good. High vibes, high frequencies. You know.
Yes, sir. I'm just happy to be off, brother. In good spirits.
That's what's up.
I know that's right.
How was work?
It was work, beloved. You know, I work in a lab. I work in a lab. You know, so I'm used to mask. I was wearing masks before all this.
Right. Yeah, I remember you telling us.
Dealing with all that material and stuff, you know, that stuff kicking up dust and all that, wearing nets on your head and everything. Right. So your brother with a bald head, you know what I'm saying? Stuff stick to you. Like snowfall.
Yep.
So who the Nigga-Peans we gonna give hell this evening?
Any one of them. All of them, goddammit.
They all deserve it.
Shit, I got a new entry. I got Dr. Boyce.
Dr. Du Bois?
Yep.
Speak on it. Speak on Dr. Boyce. Talking about Dr. Boyce Watkins.
Yep.
Speak on him.
He was making fun of King Randall, the guy who at the school started the school, the 21-year-old that started school in Atlanta. So they was so him and Roly Poly was making fun of the situation. But at the end of the day, he was talking about he wanted him and his wife was gonna donate a check and all this other stuff. But at the end of the day, they was sitting up there talking about, you know, because King Randall's dad was in the FBI and all this other stuff.
I just watched the video of Dr. Boyce Watkins, and that's not what I got from him. Right before I got on this live, it's not what I got from him as far as like making fun of him. He was actually getting on Roland Martin for discrediting the little brother.
Mm-hmm.
And also, we have to watch people on a protracted period before we let them come among us. We need to understand that. William O'Neill did good stuff for our people. Okay? So a lot of people did good stuff for our people, but it was reporting back to them people while they was doing it. You just don't let people come among us and get close to us. So what? He built the school. We had an FBI agent. We had an FBI informer building stages and feeding kids lunch and everything. But guess what he did? He bombed the same stage he built.
Mm-hmm.
He bombed people and he killed some of our people. So I don't know this young brother. I don't know him. And not only that, COINTELPRO is in it. If you want to go check it out, go check it out. They use their children also. I don't believe everybody no damn dashiki talking about black power. I don't believe it. Not everybody.
Yep, and he King Randall, he explained it yesterday on the interview he did, and he was saying that, you know, he was 16 at the time, his dad was an agent, but he said he didn't, you know, that had no effect on him for what he was doing, because he said you know, if he was in the field and stuff, you know, that was his dad's choice of what he did. So he's like, that's a separate thing from what he's doing right now. So he's like, you know, that had nothing to do with what he's doing.
Indeed, but at the same time, that don't mean this brother don't have love for his people also, on the flip side of what I just said. We have to just watch him. And he popped out of nowhere. We gotta watch him.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be really foolish of us to embrace him fully, and he's a damn agent.
Right. And start sending kids.
Not saying he is, but we gotta watch him.
Right.
You know, I know somebody else was talking about building a school. Shit never came to fruition, did it?
Nope.
Umar.
Oh.
And that's my thing right there. I want to know why Roly Poly and Tyreek them don't get on Umar about that shit.
They get. I mean, I think Tariq Nasheed is more critical of Umar than anybody I ever heard. Called the man Moist.
Moist.
Y'all keep coming up with these damn names, y'all. Y'all killing me. Moist and Roly Poly. Oh man, y'all.
But Roland Martin, brother, is a real nigga, man. Now you see, brother Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Roland Martin's picture is on the Kool-Aid, right?
Yep.
He drinks a lot of Kool-Aid, brother. Any strong man that comes before him is going to try to discredit him and clown him.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, good brother.
Roland Martin is a part of the Alphabet crew.
Yes, he is. He
So
wasn't nearness to our enemy.
We know where his loyalty stands.
Exactly. Roland Martin told a lie that he thought wasn't going to be exposed last year. He told a reporter that he stepped to Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, cussed him out, disrespect him, and he's not walking around with no teeth in his mouth and limping. I soldiered with Dr. Khalid. No way somebody gonna talk to him like that and not get checked, chin checked.
Right.
No way. Roland Martin's a Negro, and he wants an office near the kitchen. Anywhere he worked for this enemy of ours, he want an office near the kitchen so he can smell the biscuits.
Yep. He's a butter.
I don't like him.
Yeah, butter.
I don't like Roland Martin. I don't like him.
I say also all the reporters.
I mean, him in particular. God named some other ones. I go study them if I know them. I mean, like, you know, Don Lemonade. He's another one.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
He's another one. Married to a damn man. I can't stand somebody who's always critical of us, but don't step to them wicked devils. I don't like that. We have an open and consistent enemy, and these jokers step into us. You pull your brother to the side. You don't straighten his crown in public. Pull him to the side. Unless he's like, you know, Negroes like Roland Martin don't got no crown. He don't have no crown. Because he's trying to be a diva, selling fruity colors, pocket squares for his suits, selling fruity ass colors and shit.
And he always attacking women.
Yeah, but did you see when the sister was cussing the cops out in the video he showed because they was and when the brother went to say something, The sister straight up basically told him to shut up. Roland Martin thought that was cool. The woman speaking to a brother like that. A wife speaking to a husband like that. He thought that was cool. It's not cool. It's not. That's never cool. A woman has her place, so does a man. But when a man speaking to a man, being a man, you don't get in the way of that. You don't get in the way of that. You step back and take your position. Everybody has their own position. The Negro-Peans is keeping us in the condition we're in. We got to do more than expose them. We got to make it hard for them.
All right. Shout out to the brother Sun Ray fam from across the land. Salute.
Salute, fam.
Yeah, Goddess Chosen One is in the building as well. Salute, sis. She says she got a addition to add to the Nigga-Pean list as well. She said J. Cole. So I'm gonna wait for her to give her time to when she's not driving, she's free to come up in other voice or text her reason why Nigga-Pean.
J. Cole doing some cooning?
Oh yeah.
And he signed my girl Ari Lennox.
J. Coon, huh? You call him J. Coon now?
Yeah, J. Coon.
He always been a J. Coon.
That might have been a money move though. I don't know.
I mean, if it's a money move and you selling out, the virtue of your people, and you supporting according to what the sister said in the pre-show, that's some cool shit.
Yeah, especially when you supposed to be a conscious rapper.
Exactly.
You ain't gonna steer him in the right direction. That's fuckery.
It is, but I don't expect nothing different from these entertainers. But still gotta call them out.
But he was the same one that got on the track with 21 Savage. He was a plant.
Crazy. I don't understand it. These cats get millions of dollars and still act that way. Millions of dollars. Some of them. Still be out here cooning. Acting like Negro-Peans.
They got their piece of the pie. I don't care about if you eat it.
Yeah. Wow. And I think he's a dope MC.
Mm-hmm. We got the bro JJ on the panel. What's going on, brother? Salute.
Salute, brother. Salute. Just came fresh up out the shower. Shit. I'm ready. About to blaze up now. Sorry I made it late.
Right on time, my brother. Right on time.
Much love to y'all brothers, man.
Much love back to you, good brother.
Much love.
Yes, sir.
What we're going to have to do is we're gonna have to set up private meetings, and because you really shouldn't do what NFAC did. That was not good. You never show your enemy all you have. That was stupid. They should have went out with 100 men. That was frightening enough to our enemies. But they went out 1,500 strong. You don't do that. You never show everything you have. Because the way the enemy thinks, they plan. You know, they plan. That's all they got.
Yeah, and I almost joined them motherfuckers, man. But I want what my gut is. My gut told me don't do it.
You got a good gut.
Got a good gut, brother.
Just wanted to say that.
You got the alkaline water gut, brother. Yes, sir. Listen to that instinct, brother.
Yeah, I do.
And you know, and you're a soldier too, so you got instinct.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you got that instinct. And these cats went out real deep. Not supposed to do that. Unless you're about to do something. Element of surprise is the best strategy.
Yeah, we gotta start using their system against them. Like we're
shock and awe.
They're giving you the blueprint, but we're not following it. You know what I'm saying? We don't have our own stores. We don't even have a tobacco shop. Nothing.
Yeah. Shout out to the brother God Body in the building. What's going on, brother? Salute.
God Body, salute, brother. Salute, brother.
Salute to everybody. I was trying to then come up, but you know I was on the E-way, so yeah.
Salute, brother.
Salute, salute, salute.
Booty hole. I've been seeing calamari so much since Raphael put me on that shit. I'm like, oh man, that's fried booty hole. He fucked me up with that one, man. Every time I think of that shit, I'm like, man, that shit keeps my mind off that shit. Every time calamari, fire, big booty hole. I can't fuck with that. And it's pork. Okay, so let me see. We got no, actually, I think this is cool. Balanced Truth. How old are you? How young are you, brother?
I'm 42.
Okay, cool. So we have mostly young. We need one more young person to come on the panel.
All right, I get off and go back and come back on.
No. No.
I'm 25 at heart, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Yes, sir.
No, you good. Everybody is good. I want nobody to get off. Matter of fact, no, actually, I mean, we good. We are. So, mainly this.
It'll be me, Leo, and brother Nasir, and then y'all three are the younger ones.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. As well. Yeah. Because JJ's JJ, but we the same age, ain't it?
Oh yeah, we the same age.
Same age. All right. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. So cool. He's cool. His guy body. Who's this scam? Nope. Don't answer that. All right.
Shit.
Damn. All right. Yeah. No. Yeah. We good. We good. All right. So basically this is to bridge the gaps from the younger generation to the older generation. So with that being said, to my brothers, and this is random. It's no, like, nobody have to answer, in a specific, order or whatever. Just to, the brothers on the panel, and for everybody to, build upon, the questions and the answers as well. So my question would be, since we we recognize that there is a disconnect from the older generation and the younger generation, in the sense, not saying mostly here or within this community, but in general within our community. What's the main cause or problem that contribute to the cause of that separation?
Hey, brother Nasir, can you mute up, please? Thanks.
And Chris, just call somebody out, whoever you gonna want to speak on. I mean, speak next on it.
All right. All right, bet. So Leo, give your perspective, and next I will say God Body, give your perspective. We could just juggle off that.
My perspective is that I'm gonna say the system. The system basically made sure it was chaos and confusion through our generations. Because me personally, I consider the people older than me sellouts. Because I felt like we should have been fighting that battle back then, and instead of in 2021. So I understand why a lot of the younger generation see the older generation as being soft or turn the cheek ass Nigga-Peans.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say we have to basically let them know they're right, and be willing to step up to the plate now. That's one way we can bridge the gap between the younger ones. We have to admit, yes, we did turn the other cheek, and get our respect back from our peers.
Mm-hmm.
And I end on that.
All right. Can you hear me clear?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna start it off. Well, I would start with saying, first it's the school system first, because you not, well, I'm gonna say it starts with our parents, right? It starts with the black parent, right? I get they're our parents, right? It's only so much they can do once we hit the real world, right? But it's like, okay, so we're gonna give the hard pill to swallow. A lot of our parents wasn't really teaching us what we would call, like, I guess the standard model of the black family. What we supposed to do as growing up as black people or melanated people in this country, and we didn't really get that. We got put in front of a book, or we got put in front of the TV. So it's things like that we gotta gotta catch ourselves in what we doing. Like you gotta catch it. Once you fucking up and you see you did that, you gotta stop yourself from doing it. So we got those two, and then going down, we got you take all our fathers out of the woman house. You give the woman all these benefits so she won't need the man. So that's number three. You emasculate the man, so we don't really have too much of a warrior race now. And I get everybody tell me spiritual, which I contend spiritual with the smart. So you all say we got to have a spiritual and physical war, but every time I study, it was always a physical war. But you guys are right; it was always spiritual because they would use their mind to use how smart they were to take somebody land. And our people, I'm sorry, but well, we keeping it real. Our people are starting to be too bitch made. Like we too bitch made. Don't nobody want to go to war. Don't nobody want to do shit. They comfortable with what they doing. And then my last but not least, we got people that feel like they made it in this society and they don't like they forgot what it feel like to be poor again, and they assimilate themselves in this society and don't want to build with the people that's still stuck in the mud. So I'm ended on that. I'm sorry, I was long winded.
No, you good. Nasir, you're in here twice. Oh, there you go. Okay, cool. So let's let's move it around the table. Nasir, what do you have to say on the question? And I'll give my opinion towards it after you. Bro, Nasir.
But it's still driving.
Oh.
If you're not ready, I'll go. If you're not ready,
go ahead.
All right, I would say, like we were saying the other day, how the church was a misdirection. It didn't show us nothing about being financially secure or anything that we can apply to the real world. It was more of a indoctrination to believe in this magical bullshit instead of real world situations and family orientated things. It was just like a crutch for people to fall on and not really be able to get up.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say the church was the biggest fucking hindrance for our people. And that's why we can't bridge the gap to be prosperous in this world. And that's it. It could be short.
Can you hear me, brother?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I agree with Brother Leonardo. Yeah, also, as far as a system, yet a lot of times our disconnect with our young people sometimes is our refusal to listen to them. Because this is the best generation that we've produced. They're ready to fight. But our unwillingness to come out from under our enemy is the problem. And our young people, as the brother said, see us as sellouts and see us as soft. We got a standing army that we're not giving no instruction to. We're not putting on posts. And on the flip side of it, our young people have the right spirit and just need to be organized by the right people. We're not organizing to capitulate to our enemy. We're not organizing for that. We're not organizing to join our enemy. We're organizing to let our enemy know there's no compromising. And if you don't stop doing what you're doing to us, we're going to rise up against you. And if we love our people and we love our children, we'll protect them. Some of us teach our children, and particularly our boys, the wrong way and the wrong thing. If you're not teaching your son how to move around in this world, you're doing him a disservice. You got to teach him how to move around in this world, because when they are out from among you and out the house, they're in the wilderness. Got to know how to move around. Got to be a soldier. Got to know what to see. Got to show them what to look for. If we don't do that, we're doing them a disservice. And you got to be approachable to your young folks too. Got to be approachable, because a lot of them don't come to us because they fear the criticism. We're not always right. Being a parent is an on-the-job training job. There's no manual for that.
Nope. No Bible.
No, I don't buy bull.
I don't buy bull either.
We have to do this. You know, we got to be practitioners while we learn. I'm gonna end it right there.
Awesome. That's what's up. For me, I would say, you know, it's two things, and it's a problem that both sides have, which causes a disconnect, and probably has something to do with, you know, what the brothers has been saying. But however, like I would say, you know, you have the younger generation, you know, that's going through these past times, you know, and may call it whatever. It may just feel as if they know things, they know how it works, they, you know, so they're a bit hard-headed, even though they're still new to this, you know. Even within a lot of, you know, my generation seeing it on these panels as well, you know. People just don't want to listen, would not like to not say I don't know this. You know, it always turns out to some argument or something, you know. So, you know, there's a lot of hard-headedness that's really going on. Like I know, like I know everything, but yeah, you really don't. Then I would say more in the older generation, a lot of the generation is kind of like more just stuck in their ways, and a lot of them don't like to see things outside of, you know, their way or their reality, or don't want to align what they know with what someone else know, even though someone may be adding, you know, adding to the information or adding to whatever the case may be. So you got this constant disconnect that's always going to be there, and it's never going to connect because there's no listening, there's no communication. There's always gonna, I know this, I feel this way, I've been here longer than you. You got this, no, well, I'm going through this now, and this goes with what I'm going through, and I know this, and da 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 da. And it's a constant argument. It's a loop. You know what I always say, break the loops. Find a different way to, you know, get around that. Because if you're trying to get to, if you both got a common goal, why are you arguing about reaching a common goal? You're supposed to be putting your tools together to reach that common goal.
Oh. Brother Chris.
Yes.
I'm just arriving home. I'm going to get myself settled and I'll come back in.
Yes, sir.
And what I wanted to say real quick, Chris.
Yes.
The time we in now, we have the internet. It's no way that these people should be believing in the bullshit that they believing in for this long.
I agree.
You know what I mean? We know NASA is a lie. We know the government don't like us because they allow other people to call us 3/5 of a human being or 1/5 of a human being. But we still depend on them for everything. And we go by their word as everything because they put it in a book or they written it down in this. Exactly. And we should be past that, man. Like it's just crazy, man. Like they people still believing in the space shit, that NASA shit. You know, them shots. Instead of doing a little research and learn about natural healing. We're depending on a white doctor or a black doctor that hates us. We believe them more than we believe anything else. Go ahead, my brother.
See, yeah, well, they have, you know, just to you know, kind of, you know, just give like a, not like an answer, but like, you know, this is what I see that's going on with what you're saying. I see the illusion of these people that's doing these things have been given to the people that don't either want to accept or wake up. So basically, they would rather go off the modern day tradition of what's being learned at home, what's being learned at school, what's being learned amongst peers, da 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 da. And you won't get, or you have enough to not do the research. You see what I'm saying? So it's an all illusion. So basically it's like, okay, you might say this, like, just speaking of you know, from a person's point of view, you know, that don't believe in what, I believe, or maybe haven't done the research that I've done, So, they might, come across and be like, oh, well, no, this may be good for you. You see, why would they sell it to you? Why would they do this? Da da da. However, coming across someone like Big Leo, he was like, oh, well, have you looked up the ingredients? Have you done this? Do you know where this comes from? Have you done the research on the people he came from? This, da da da. You see what I'm saying? So there's an illusion to the people that haven't done the research. There's an illusion to them that just tells them that by this, oh, my mom ate this. I've been eating this all my life. It hasn't been doing anything to me right now, or things like that. That's kind of more of what they go off, because that's more of what they feel as that's their personal experience. That gives them more truth than anything. But that, keep that short. That's what I would say to that. And I mean, and the fact that, even with, like, let's just say, like, the Bible, people that, believe in, that stuff, the hardest thing for someone is to accept what they've been believing in all their life is to be false. It's very hard for some people. Think of this. When a man cheats and his wife finds out, you think he tells the truth right off the bat? 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, motherfuckers gonna lie right then and there. And this is just a simple lie. Now just think of what you've been putting your morals behind. Your guidance, your mental, your inner self of what they think. Well, if you've been putting all this work into, this belief or this religion, and then coming to find out that it's a lie, like that's hard to grasp. That is really hard for someone to grasp, let alone if they would cheat and lie about it to their wife or baby mama. It doesn't even matter if they built the family or not. They built the empire or not. Motherfuckers a lie right off bat.
Exactly, my brother. Because believe me, I came to that reality point that you're talking about, and it was like, damn, all this shit was based on a fucking lie. So I wouldn't know how to dig inside myself and get the inner strength I need. Like, wow, that shit, it blew my mind, Chris. I was like, damn.
And the crazy thing about this is, like, even still, it's like after all this time, you ain't never seen this person coming, and your parents didn't never seen this person. But how could y'all just keep spreading the same shit down to the next generation over and over with the same thing, and living in fear, the same shit of, like, we'll pray on this and pray on that. Like, this shit was gonna actually work. This shit ain't been doing shit.
Right. We got the brother Kyrie. We got the brother Kyrie on the panel. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Salute,
my brother.
Brothers, man. Good to see everybody, man. Good to hear everybody.
Respect, man. Respect.
Yes, sir.
See, when I first... Oh, go ahead, Leo. Go ahead.
I'll be real quick, my brother. Thank you. I was going to say, because, like, I experienced... Like, I was born in 65. And I watched all this shit. And then I lived it. I experienced it. And then, like you said, that reality that, damn, all that shit was a lie, man. I learned about that lie in my late 40s, man, because I believed it before then. And it was mind blowing, man. Like, damn, I researched this, that was a lie. I researched that was a lie. I researched this. Damn, I'm just every fucking thing a lie. What the fuck? then I'm seeing with my eyes reality of what we living in.
Mm-hmm.
Shit crazy, man.
Facts.
It was just like how they infiltrated and teased shit with the Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, all this other dumbass shit, and kept trying to tell the children this is, this existed, tooth fairy, all this other bullshit. And I said,
Exactly.
and that shit kind of like that's what's detrimental to you when you growing up. You start believing in all this other shit that it actually happened.
Yeah, can we hear everybody else opinion on what the question Chris asked?
Yeah, my
bad.
Yeah,
so bro, Kyrie, because I don't think you was here for the question. So, basically, this part of the segment, of course, we have brothers, in the older generation, brothers in the younger generation. This is what we here to, bridge the gap between that. So, having a discussion on that and recognizing that there is a gap and there is a problem. What do you think is the main cause of that gap between the older and the younger generation?
Hey, my bad. I cut JJ off too, Chris. My bad.
Oh no, y'all good. Y'all good.
What do I think is the problem, and what are some of the causes of it?
Yes.
Well, a lot of it has to go, man, back from what we were reared and taught during slavery times, and that was to keep the younger from the older, the man from the woman, the light skin against the dark skin.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the whole dynamic of keeping us divided against each other, so that way we can never come together and see what our common cause was. And that was the fact that we were all one people.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as they kept that dynamic going, it would be easy for them to decipher us, because they're doing it right now today with everything that we're seeing. For those that do believe and those who don't, the Willie Lynch syndrome is in effect. Because if we say we don't believe it and we go through the research and look at it and see those tactics that they say that they've used are what's working today, and they still manipulate those same tactics in every community.
Mm-hmm.
When you in your own house and you in your relationship, there's a divide between the man and the woman because of a belief system that she believes and what you believe as a man, and what her role is supposed to be, and what her role is as a woman.
Mm-hmm.
When you're supposed to be, and she's supposed to be a helpmeet to you, and you're supposed to be helping her. We're supposed to be a unit. The sisters is against the brother. The mother may have favoritism over the son. The father may have favoritism with the daughter. It's just the dynamic that they've been using, man, for over the years, and it's been working like clockwork. Because they said it was to work 300 years, and if you work it properly, it can work 1,000. Well, it's been working, and it's continuing to work. And the way that we break that and kill that is exactly what we're doing right now. We're on a panel and having the discussion together amongst brothers from different areas, from different age groups, from different belief systems. And we're all trying to come together as one common unit, because we're only as strong as our weakest link, and we're a sum total of all our parts. In a nutshell.
Nice.
Can I add on to what that brother said?
No. I mean, yeah. You could give your opinion on the question.
Yeah. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
What about how they created poor versus rich in the black communities,
Same dynamic.
or the bullies
All
versus
part
the
of the same.
nerds.
All part of the same dynamic.
Yeah. Whether if you have a left or right, up, down, blue, red, green, fucking yellow, whatever it is.
Hey, the left
All the
hand
same.
versus the right hand.
Yep.
All the same.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All the same.
Mama Manuela versus Pamela.
Yep. American versus national, which I don't understand because all y'all are fucking American and your
Something
Right.
nationality is American. So what the fuck is going on?
bro, just as common
Right.
as potato and potato. You'll disagree over the pronunciation of something.
It's a tomato, man. What are you talking about?
Tomato, tomato, exactly. Potato, potato.
Yep.
We fight over everything. I've seen some fights, brother, over some of the most idiotic and stupidest stuff, brother.
You're east, you're west. However, all of y'all live on the same land.
Absolutely.
That part right there, nigga.
Or you beefing
East
about
side,
the
west side,
neighborhood?
nigga. We
No,
from Compton,
no,
nigga.
And I mean, and then they broke it down into north to south. So now you got the north side, south side, and then they broke it into the other northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest. Because you can go to South Philly and then go to Southwest Philly, and nigga, that's two different parts right there. Niggas, no, hold on.
Exactly.
Hold on. Hold on. I know about it. Trust me.
In both parts, you more than likely will get robbed if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yep.
Mr. Stifles, what they say, New York ain't got no love for the West. Is that what Snoop said? New York ain't got no love for the West Coast.
Right.
Come on, man. Really?
Right.
That's what K. Smith said.
Go ahead. What you got to say on it, K. Smith?
I would say part of the reason that I will say is it may be a lack of respect on both sides, being to whereas maybe some of our elders in our older generation, they feel as the younger generation can't teach them anything, and they feel that what they went through in their years is set in stone, and that they went through what they went through for a reason, so we don't have to go through it. Some of them have that mentality, but the younger generation is growing up, and we're becoming more wiser, and we're realizing that there has been some mistakes that's been made in the past that needs to be addressed, and that needs to not happen again. So when sometimes it seems like when the elder generation is coming at that, it could be a lack of respect even on their end, maybe being like some arrogance to where they feel like the older generation just ain't shit, to where that needs to change as well, just on both playing fields, to where it just needs to be more respect involved, to where
100% correct.
right, to where we should be able to learn from each other, and things that's happened in the past need to be brought up in today and be addressed so we can move forward, so we don't make these same mistakes. Rather it be religion, rather it be organizations, secret societies, whatever the case may be, we need to bring these things up and put an end to it. But that's pretty much it from my end.
That's a fact. That's why you're the little big homie. That's a fact right there.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Right. Sure, you said that shit better go my way.
Like
Yeah,
I always say.
I think the programming is within all of us, because we do it not even knowing that we be grouping people. You know, we'll group somebody and not even know it. Like, how the fuck we in a group religion? Fuck that, bro. That's my own personal relationship. But you gonna group everybody into a religion? That shit don't make sense.
It's the prejudging. Like some people say they ain't racist, but still prejudge, and prejudge off of those things that these groups do, which is still part of racism in a sense. Like You know, we shouldn't be judging people and just criticizing just off of the way that people think and shit like that.
Yeah,
Uh,
they gotta
I got
individualize
I
people.
got
But
this thing. I got this thing where, you know, I mean, we all heard it before. I mean, you call a spade a spade. I mean, I'm sorry, you might not be with the group praising, you might not be doing the Saturday fellowship, you know, hitting the field and knocking on people's doors. You might not be going to the Monday service. You might not be going to the Wednesday service. Or if you Kingdom Hall, you might not be going to the Tuesday or the Thursday service. You know, so it depending on what it is, it's not saying that you're them. However, you do read a Christian book. You do believe in a Christian God. You do tune into those Christian beliefs along with the 10 commandments and you follow along that. So a spade is a spade.
Right, 100%.
And that's why I always
Mm-hmm.
like to thank the younger generation for bringing the warrior back out in me because they sparked that flame. You know what I mean? The younger generation, because the older generation, they just put us the fuck to sleep. So I'm always thankful for the younger generation and have respect for the younger generation.
But it's sort of like vice versa. Like I know the youngins still go through the police brutality, but I always say I thank the OGs for going through the shit that we don't have to go through. So
Yep.
it goes
Yep.
vice versa.
Yep. And we still got to remember there's still OGs out there that know just as everything we know and so much more. It's just nobody's listening to those OGs because that's not the style that the young people want to be.
Them
That's not
niggas
the
is
shit that they into.
niggas is hard headed. Like I said, them niggas is hard
it's not
headed, bro.
it's not
But
the fad. It's not the
thing
106 in Park. It's not the new. You know what I mean?
some of these OGs are still out there on the corners and still at the bars and shit and still trying to put like, oh yeah, I did this in my time and y'all need to listen to me. So that's the ones right there that still be trying to, relive something that they didn't, might have missed out when they was growing up. It was like, nigga, you need to grow the fuck up. And you just you're in bump status, but you can't give respect to the OG to tell somebody else that you need to be doing this and doing that.
Bronze talk
Definitely
like
can't be
a
sagging
bronze.
over 50.
Bronze thought like a better version of Baby. Like young nigga, hey, you done fucked up. Hey, you done fucked up, boy. Hey yo, Raphael, what you think about the question though?
Which question? Because I wasn't here for the question.
Okay. So the question was, since we're basically, the main topic is, the young generation, older generation, why is there a disconnect? Being that we recognize the disconnect and there's a problem, what do you think is the cause of the disconnect between the generations?
Well, K. Smith really hit it on the head. The lack of respect between the younger and the new. I mean, the younger and the old. And I'm gonna say a big thing, bro. That disconnects a lot of people. Technology, man. Technology is a big thing between the old and new crowd because a old nigga's showing a new nigga trying to show the old nigga something off technology. He ain't really trying to vibe with it. You feel me? Because that's not how he heard something. That's not how he learned of something. To him is that new age shit is you can't trust it because it's new. But when that OG was young, there was new shit he was trying to push to his OGs and they weren't accepting it. So it's one of those things that has been perpetuated throughout old and young people, where this is not the first and last time we're going to see something like this. It's just been perpetuated through society where nobody wants to be the teacher and student simultaneously. Everybody wants to be the know-it-all and end-all be-all to every single information. Everybody thinks that they have all the facts, all the knowledge. I don't got all the knowledge. Nobody here on the panel got all the fucking knowledge. But that's what can helps us from being OGs to youngins, because simultaneously I can be an OG without you guys here who are a couple of you guys who are older than me. If y'all not on this panel, now I'm the OG. So the roles switch fast and simultaneously. It's about understanding it and being able to live in both roles. And if you can do that, I think that will connect the OGs and the youngins. Because like we all say, the OGs can learn from the young, and we already know the youngins can learn from the OGs.
Right.
Well said.
Yeah, communication and understanding go a long way.
Yes, sir.
I like that one, Ralph. Good shit.
Appreciate you.
That was all right.
And also,
that was
Ralph,
cool right there.
we gotta listen to those OGs so we can not make the mistakes that they made.
Yep. Because I'll tell you one thing, all my older cousins, they've already told me, I told you so, little nigga.
Man.
I heard that many, many times. I told you not to do it. And look, I told you what was going to happen. But my young dumbass not respecting my OG cousin and not realizing right now is my turn to learn, as opposed to go burn myself in learning. When in some situations you can learn just from words as opposed to experiencing it. Because there's some experiences we don't have to go through because they cause suffering and pain. And we only bring that to ourselves because we're fucking hard-headed.
Right.
All the facts.
Facts. So, and I'm pretty sure we probably said this along the way, coming to this point. How can we bridge these gaps that we've all expressed?
I think it starts with just like start from a clean slate. It's like saying, instead of saying like, well, I did this back in the day, or and I was, when I was growing up, I went through this and through that. Start by telling me, what's your experience, what you're going through. We can compare, to each other, and how we can build from there. It just like I said, it's like everybody just has to have a chance to just kind of like start a whole new, start a new clean slate. So everybody get a chance to, to express themselves, and you can grow from that way. Instead of just being like, well, I know it all and this and that, because you don't know it all. And a lot of people are so stubborn with that mentality, and it's hard to get them out of that. And that's just part of, from my perspective of what I've been seeing.
Right.
Hey,
That's like
Chris,
saying,
I ain't got no
listen-
answer because I'm from Chicago, so me simple, like, in Chicago, like, motherfuckers stare at you, all type of shit. So I would break it down as simple as this: when the older head see an older head, or a younger brother see a older head, and y'all just say y'all crossing paths, say what's up, give a head nod. I done been in places where people say hey to you right off back. In Chicago, it's not like that, bro. They stare you down till you off the block. I'm like, damn.
That's like New York.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's just like that's kind of like.
And
So
living outside of New York is not
out
where I
here,
learned how to smile, because I already knew how to smile. But when I moved the first time out of New York to Florida, people will always stop me and be like, yo, smile. Why you always walk around me munging? I was like, that's what I'm used to. I'm always protecting myself because nobody's smiling back at me. So I'm going to give the same grill you give me, I'm going to give it right back to you.
And it's no reason you got to have your antennas up 365 around your own people. Like, so
You're exactly right. Like, but I feel like that's just the messed up part about it, because in a sense we kind of use it as a survival instinct, to where we may walk around with a grim face and we may walk around all stiff so we don't get approached and shit don't happen to us and shit like that. So you kind of got to carry yourself in these ways, but it shouldn't be like that. We shouldn't have to carry ourselves like that around our people. like you just said.
Yep.
And so, like somebody said earlier, like somebody's answer was the system, and I would say that that's the system, part of the system's fault right there. They made us that way in a sense.
Yep, and not to cut your water off real quick, when when you say it like that, that becomes, we see the OG mean mugging everybody. So as a youngin coming up, what do? We follow the OG. So that's that perpetuated system that I was talking about. So that when the youngins coming up and they see the OG, they don't see the OG's mistake. What they see is him on the block, mean mugging, being suspicious, scheming on niggas. Nah, that's what the youngin is gonna grow up to do. So that just becomes perpetuated where youngin and OG don't mix. There's no teaching because there's only watching. There's no communication, and you can't learn everything from just watching. It don't work that way. You gotta be coached as a youngin.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's why we got 2 ears and 1 mouth. You're supposed to listen twice as much as you speak.
Right.
It's like you taught to smile at your oppressors and hate your own.
So brother Kyrie, what do you think is a way we can bridge this gap that we have going on?
Well, I think for starters, we've been hardened so much that we just don't, as the young brother was saying, if you want to make that change, everybody that you see that look like you, greet them, talk to them, give them an enthusiastic greeting that you come in contact with. Because in order for you to change the dynamic of the mean mugging and the hating, you gotta constantly, man, pour what that good vibe that you have into them. I'm not telling you to be unaware of your surroundings and what's going on, but you don't have to always be in a mode to where you're on the defense. Play some offense sometimes. Play some offense. See that person. See who it is that you want to connect with. You like vibing a young one that you might want to tutor, or an older one that you want to get with and figure out what's going on with them. Because as I was taught, knowledge is coming out of the mouth of baby. So I can learn from anybody, like a newborn, my 11-year-old nephews, like the brother was saying with technology, all of this stuff, brother. They know stuff, man. I don't even know. I go to them to ask them questions about YouTube and getting on different channels and how can I create avatars and all this other stuff because they know. And the only way that we're going to be able to do it is that we have to communicate. We got to communicate to each other, and we got to do it, man, in a loving manner and not always be so hard, man. And so callous to it.
Thanks.
Yep.
Let that guard down somewhat. I ain't telling you to be totally oblivious to whatever's going on around you, but you have to let the guard down because how is somebody going to approach you and come to you if they feel that you always mean mugging or you always looking at them and you're unapproachable? Can't be that way.
Facts. And to piggyback off you real quick, this is where is one of those, I'm lighter than you guys, right? So I'm a shade lighter than you guys, but I still consider myself a minority, a person of color, even though I'm lighter than you guys, right? So this is where, as the brother's saying, stop and greet your brother. Stop and greet your family, because the brother that's your same skin complexion, that's your brother, that's your family. I'm not saying be racist and don't do it for the white man. Do it more for your people so that they can see that you're trying to be there for your people and set an example. That becomes the change, because the more you do it in your community, the more change you get in your community. If you just out here smiling at work, guess what? That's what you get paid to do. Do that shit on the block.
Facts.
Big facts.
Hey, and you ain't just a shade lighter than us, boy. You about 3-4 shades lighter than us. I'm just saying. You colored, but I'm just saying you about.
You are borderline. You're a nigga pin.
Now that's
You
funny,
on the
bro.
cusp.
That was
You on
funny as hell,
the
bro.
borderline, my nigga.
Yo, that was funny.
That was funny.
I could co-sign for y'all. Okay, I got you. Y'all give me whips, I'll co-sign. It's all right.
Nigga, we know your credit good, nigga.
I was born like that. Man.
Hey, I'm sorry. That credit thing is not it cannot be a stereotype anymore because y'all know what? I got good credit.
Right.
And I work my shit, so I know if I can do it, you can do it.
That's a fact.
Oh yeah. If you know, if knowledgeable, but they don't educate us on how to have good credit. You don't learn that shit until you way out of school and everything. What the fuck credit is?
Because it's all about just putting you more in depth, and it's like you shouldn't even have to worry about doing shit like that.
Yeah, you learn.
Yeah, I
You
was
learn
looking
about
at
credit.
That's
book.
part
after your mama
Y'all
put the
read the
cable in
book,
your
The
life.
Relationship Between the Two?
That's part of it, but however, your parents is out of school. Your parents should be teaching you that. If the school's not doing it and your parents know the schools ain't doing it, your parents should be teaching you what you don't know and what they know at this point in life. They are the parents. They don't have to go through that. They already been through that. So now they have an understanding of what's going on in this world. If they don't, then I'm sorry. Fuck. You know.
Yep.
I mean, but what about, so you got some of those parents that take out credit in their child's name.
That was me. My family
I
tried
mean,
to
it's
fuck
cool
my
if you're
credit
gonna
up.
pay the shit back because you can
Oh no, ain't
you
nobody
can really
pay me
set your
back.
child up for good success.
Oh yeah, same thing. My father.
I fixed my own shit after that. They fucked my shit up, and then I fixed my own shit.
Thing to me, I knew. All right, check this out. By the time I was in Cali, and I realized credit was really something, and I started to pay attention to my credit, and my credit score was in like what was it, like 290. How do you have? How do you
I
have?
didn't know it could get that low, bro.
That part.
They sent that shit to China, nigga.
That's low.
So I'm checking all this shit, and I got all this shit from like 98. I got shit from like 2000, 2001, 2002, and like all this other bullshit. I'm just like, what? And it's just like South Carolina. I'm like, my father, you fucking dick head, bruh. Like, nah, bro. This is fucked up, bro. Now I gotta correct all it. I gotta show proof of shit out my fucking hat that I can't even show because I was a fucking child. So all I could do is give them, hey, well, here's my ID with my my date of birth on it. I'm 14 at this age. You're still going to want me to pay for this? No, I'll take you to court. Fuck that. I'll take you to court. Oh no, no, yes. I'm gonna take you to court. Oh no, we'll take it. I don't see it off, so I'm just gonna file this shit with my attorney. Fuck it. Bam, bam, bam. Mind you, I didn't have no fucking attorney. Within 7 days, that shit was off my credit, and I'm talking about swiped off. It wasn't marked as paid or anything. That shit was just swiped off, and that's how I got a lot of shit off my fucking credit. I actually turned the table and I put pressure on them.
Yeah, I did that with Bell Atlantic. Remember Bell Atlantic?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking in 2008, I didn't know my mom had taken out a phone service in like 97 or 6 or some shit under my name. And I had to go through the whole shit too. I was like, yo, I was 8 years old. You think I'm gonna call a fucking Bell Atlantic and set up a phone service in my house at 8 years old? Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? And they did exactly what you did. I said, you know what? Fine. If I'm gonna have to pay, I'm gonna get my lawyer involved. Blase, blase. They said, you know what? Just pay $100. I said, you know what? Y'all can kiss my ass because I ain't paying shit.
Right.
So I said, I'm gonna call y'all back in a week with my lawyer. And the same thing you did, nigga. A week later, I checked again, and that shit was.
Nigga, I had Rent-A-Center couches in my fucking name, bro. Rent-A-Center speakers that was bigger than me in my fucking name, bro. Yeah, bro. I swear to you, bro. You think I'm lying, bro? These speakers were bigger than me.
They got a whole mortgage on their.
I'm ordering this shit, bro. What the fuck? For what party? Nigga, I can't even drink alcohol, nigga. For what party?
That's crazy.
What did I miss, Chris?
Oh no, so basically the question now is what can we do to bridge the gaps within the generations now? You know, now that we recognize that there's a problem, we answered there's many different ways that's been contributed to causing the problem. So now, you know, just figuring out ways that we can bridge the gap to come together to dismiss this problem that shouldn't even be happening in our community at this point, you know.
Well, we have to listen to each other. We have to mean what we say. Okay, do what we say we're going to do, and we have to get rid of the distrust.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and because a lot of our people, once we learn something, I say it like this: young people are critical of their elders, and all of our elders are not the same. Like when people criticize certain elders, I ask them the question, what would you have done in their situation? I don't mean the elder that's out here trying to get a bag, you know, these fake advocates for us. I mean the ones who are actually out here doing the work. You know, some of our elders put themselves and have put themselves in imminent danger to stand on our behalf. And a lot of them died because of it. And to young people too, it has to be a lot of organizing, strategizing, as General Abdul Kareem Muhammad said, and deputizing.
Yep.
Like I said, we have a standing army of soldiers that's not organized or disciplined.
Mm-hmm.
We got to have discipline. We need to know what's important because what our enemy put in our face that they want us to see as important is not important. Like the frivolous spending. We get what we need to suffice us. And we have to actually see the whole totality of our people as important. And if it's not good for the whole, we shouldn't do it. We should not even do it. And we have to make people accountable. We have to hold people accountable when they say they're with us and they're doing contrary.
Yep.
And they're out here trying to get a bag and straight up selling a whole nation of people out. That's the main problem.
That misleading, that misguiding. I fucking hate that shit.
And some of our people, I mean, we let people get away with things. They'll do something. They'll sell us out, and nothing happens. Nothing happens. We can't allow nothing to happen.
It is too late in the game to be letting shit slide. I'm going to keep saying that every fucking day. Every fucking day. It is too late in the game to be letting this shit slide. Keep going, my brother. My fault.
It's like we have to make them more afraid of selling us out than they are of the people who they are working for to sell us out. If we make it known emphatically that we're going to come see them if they sell us out, they'll probably think about it. Like the William O'Neills took his own life 20 years later. 20 years later, after he gave law enforcement and FBI the
is William O'Neill the guy
the floor plan of where our brother Fred Hampton will be sleeping. What they showed us on TV was light work. That was light work. Because if they was going to come in the front door and shoot the brother, why would William O'Neill give him a floor plan? No, they shot the whole damn house up.
Yeah.
And killed our brother. They showed us some crap.
Yep.
And the reason why people sell us out, the number one reason why people sell us out is because they're not scared to. It's because they're not scared to.
Is William O'Neill the writer's workshop guy?
William O'Neill is the guy. He was working for the J. Edgar Hoover, FBI, who was actually the subject of Judas and the Black Messiah.
He was actually the first ever black FBI informant, and it was for J. Edgar Hoover, and that sparked off the rest of the informants.
So who is the writer workshop guy? You mentioned him earlier. I did a video on him. I just forgot his name though.
And is that the first informant that they let us know about?
No, right.
That's exactly what I was about to say, Raphael.
Yeah, is that the first one? Because remember, it's being put on TV. What these niggas publicize is for a reason for us to see it. Because we're looking at this one person, one is an army, but standing behind that we don't see.
It's the winding. What they're doing is the winding of this hand and hitting us with that one. Yep. So we can't trust nothing they say.
Obama was an informant.
All of them. Kanye's an informant. Fucking Chris Tucker's an informant. Fucking Dr. Dre's an informant. Ice Cube, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Biggie.
Hey Chris, I'm glad you brought up Obama, right?
See, that's the thing. That's the thing. Go ahead, brother Godbody.
No, I was just gonna say. So Obama doing his presidency, right? It was a guy. He's a black guy. He's a journalist. During the war in Iraq, he just wanted to go over there and be a reporter on what was going on. Why did they put this man on the CIA kill list, bro?
Because he started reporting shit he was actually seeing over there.
Yep.
Exactly.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
The same reason why Eric Snowden is exiled.
Yep. Yeah. And a lot of other people was exiled.
And another big reason on why we have this is Islamic terrorist thing, because when 9/11 happened, what was the video that they showed? Supposedly these Arabs burning the American flag and doing all this crazy shit. Another staged act.
That was old stuff, though.
Yeah.
It was old.
Old stuff that people were eating up. Like, look at these people in Iraq burning our flag. Doing now, we got to go to war.
It's all old stuff.
It's all part of the propaganda machine.
It's
That's
funny,
part of
Raphael, because the dude from the Pentagon came on TV the day before and he said it's about, I think he said $20 billion missing from the government. Like, okay.
Yeah, you know, that's
7
that's
trillion.
That's a bunch, that's
Yeah,
a
I
bunch of
couldn't
light
remember the
work,
number,
though.
but yeah, thank you.
That's bullshit because if they could find the fact that they missing it and they could that means they could track it.
Exactly. Now, as far as the $20 billion missing, that's not all they got to do is turn on the damn printer.
Exactly.
Yeah. It just
Turn the
showed
printer on.
it rerouted to the military industrial complex.
No. They can't do that. What they can do is go to a bank and withdraw it out, but they can't print it because
the Federal Reserve.
There you go. They have to print according to a ballot. If they print something not according to the ballot, the Federal Reserve will shut that shit the fuck down.
Yeah, because the Federal Reserve is not an American. It's not owned by America. It's owned by the World Bank.
The World Bank, yeah.
But wait, it says Federal Reserve.
It's not an American Federal Reserve.
I'm playing.
I know who you are, brother. So
that's why I put my reserves.
You mean where you used to put your reserves?
Shit, that's where they keep our reserves, nigga, for them. That shit gets all funneled.
Promissory note, goddamn.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
You're in all actuality, we're the debt.
Yeah.
Yep.
They count on us.
We are the debt.
That part, I like that one.
I ain't a debt. Ain't none of them bitches got me motherfucking hired or anything. I get all the motherfuckers my middle finger. They can suck my dizzy.
I just say we the debt because through our lifetime they expect us to be the average worker, right? You take the average worker, he's going to make this certain amount of money in his lifetime. So I can also add up the federal tax I'm gonna take out in his lifetime. And that all that federal tax.
I don't pay them either.
I mean, I know you don't.
Fuck them taxes too.
That's what I mean. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
And then they say this average American is going to make this certain amount of money, and hey, give me this loan from another country, and these Americans in my country is going to help pay this shit back.
Birth certificates.
Birth certificates and social security numbers.
Social security
exactly.
number.
There you go.
Valid.
Exactly.
Man, and that's why you see money going to Israel and all stupid ass places.
Oh, Trump was throwing a lot of money inside them motherfuckers.
Yeah, giving them money for LGBT. What?
And then people love to say there was no war under Trump. It's because he was paying the motherfuckers off.
Oh, damn.
He was breaking bread.
He was fulfilling their prophecy.
Man.
For them Jews.
He was.
He made Holy Land back.
Build on that. We did the build on that.
America is what? A corporation. And what did they found the best businessman to run the bitch.
Mm-hmm.
That part.
And that's all it was. That's why America was so good, because a businessman was running it, not a politician.
Because there's a lot more better than him.
What happened?
Yeah, but we also didn't say that money is the middleman for capital in this country because it's ran off. It's a capitalistic society.
See, Donald Trump being the president was a tactical thing. They wanted to lower the bar of who could become president.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to know. You don't have to know a damn thing. You could be a total damn idiot and be president.
And then vice versa, they don't see that in the medical field with Bill Gates.
You can be Mr. Information Technology Internet and talk about what you call world depopulation and vaccines and stuff like that. Something that's totally oblivious to your profession, which is Bill Gates' case. But Melinda and Bill Gates was always on what they're on now. It's no secret that they are into the eugenics,
My bad, my
you
brother.
know, with
Their
the
whole bloodline was into it.
Margaret
Not just
Singer,
them, their grandparents,
as
their parents.
exactly Margaret Singer and all them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's no secret. Excuse me, it's no secret. But you know, we have to know that they're all like this. All so-called power elite that want people who have this money. They're all like that.
Yep. We got the brother Judah, Gemini in the building. What's going on, brother? Salute, salute.
Salute.
Peace,
Salute,
peace, man.
salute.
Peace. Yeah, man. I'm just listening and chiming in to what the guys is talking about. Peace to everybody on the panel. You feel me?
Peace, brother.
Salute,
Peace.
salute.
Peace,
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.
Hey
Technically,
man, this is a good ass bill. Everybody needs to share this, man.
it is. Yeah, please share this. Please hit the like button. Technically we have a full panel because we got 2 people here, but we just don't got 10 boxes. Anyway, shout out to everybody that's been building. Great build. This is the type of build that we need. Everybody's fucking with the vibe, and the vibes is high. So shout out to yourself. Shout out to everybody in the chat as well, man. Salute. Let's keep cooking.
Any
So
more?
I do want to give bro Kyrie a chance to speak as well. Cause everybody been chiming in and stuff. But go ahead, bro Kyrie. Go ahead and give your piece.
I'm listening, brother, and kicking it. You know what y'all was talking about, the World Trade Center and them bombings too. I think one of the things that we missed as well was we was missing the gold that was there, that they was transporting.
That was
The gold out of there.
Yep, that was removed. Yep.
That's
And
what was moved and taken out of there.
So was that the money they was talking about in all actuality?
Yeah.
And the insurance money as well, because they got paid off the insurance money.
So the thing was the money, the gold was moved. The reason why the money was moved because the people who was planning to do the bombing and stuff was trying to get the gold, as in president, the corporation was trying to get the gold for the land. This is information that I came across. So if anybody have anything different, you can add to it, please. However,
Yeah, that's always the case, though.
Didn't that shit put us in a Great Depression?
Yes.
Damn.
So as of from that point till, I mean, I don't know about now, and I still have to go and do a little bit more research on it to see who still have our gold right now. But I think our gold has been compromised as of our time from now in between then.
And my bad, let me say it right. Recession. Not well, same shit, but yeah, they call it recession.
because this is now when this happened, after a while we see there's a buildup in the trade market, and what comes out of the trade market, well, now we start having different currencies and coins and bitcoins and stuff.
Yeah. Right.
So this is why I said I think our goal was compromised.
I feel like when it comes to that whole Bitcoin shit, you gotta understand, right? That these bankers and these motherfucking people behind some of these high up technologies and shit started beefing. You feel me? So with these dudes that were behind some of these technology built a digital currency. You feel me? So that's why I tell people, man, if you got mad money in the bank right now, it's not good. You gotta put your money in something else. Buy some Bitcoin. Buy some.
Yeah, I mean the money's people are gonna be right. They're gonna be lighting
gold, like you're talking
cigars.
about.
They're gonna light cigars with their money soon. With
That's
American
just
currency,
something
they're
that
gonna
you
like
see
cigar.
nowadays, man. Because I feel like the banks and shit.
I think you got a lag, bro.
Judah, you sound choppy, bro. Mute your
Yeah,
mic and then unmute it so it
if
can
you
reset.
if you have the YouTube window up, exit out the YouTube window and just stay on the stream yard.
Am I cutting out?
Yeah, you was cutting out. We hear you clear now.
Not anymore though.
Ralph, that's crazy.
Sometimes I feel like a nut.
Right. Yo, make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that
That's yeah. Sometimes you act like a nut.
make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit the link. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you share this build if you can. Share it on your Facebook, share it on your YouTube if you can.
MySpace.
Jam, I think.
Shut up.
Oh yeah. Let me ask you.
Shut the fuck.
Yo, anybody has Skonex? Remember Skonex?
Let me put my shit on the charger, bro.
That's a throwback. Skonex.
Yeah, I'm too young. I don't know what that is.
How old are you, God buddy?
I just turned 27.
No.
I remember 27.
Damn.
I remember that motherfucker too. It seemed like that bitch
Long
was.
I feel like I'm old
time
though,
ago.
not like not body wise, but like I feel like I'm 27. It's like kind of getting there.
You wise with the with the knowledge. It's different. I wish I was 27 though. I was a young whippersnapper.
Yeah, because I had this concept of like studying all this knowledge and make you understand what this life is all really about. But no matter how many books you read, none of that, you would never know, like honestly know 100%. But I also like that's why I just keep going with the knowledge and just keep going. Like let me figure out some new shit every day. Fuck it.
That's good. It's all about just resonating with nature, man. That's it. What's natural to you, what resonates to you, as long as nobody's getting hurt, nobody's a victim, nothing's being done bad. Just resonate with Earth and your people. That's all you gotta do.
And it's crazy you said that, bro. I was talking to my pops. I'm like, because I don't really believe in God and fully, but I'm like, what? So I broke that down to him, and he just told me like, if you don't believe in nothing, just believe in nature, because nature ain't never fooled a motherfucker. It did what it's gonna do.
Hey Ralph, you better make sure you got that goddamn window open. You smoking in that goddamn room, Nick. Look, you see his eyes. He's like,
he gonna digress.
He looked down at his. Oh.
Want to make sure I didn't put the cigarette on the laptop. I got that window wide open. It's that Florida dry heat though. No wind. That shit is whack.
Right.
I got the AC on blast though. If my mama was here, she would have whooped my ass.
Whoop your ass, exactly. Yep. My mama was there. She'd be like, I ain't going in that room. Trying to give me a motherfucking headache. Like, goddamn, everything in your headache.
Hey, basically, she'll say, your money is flying right out the window. Literally.
Why you smoking your money?
So,
no, I'm talking about you said you got the air blasting with the window open.
Brother Chris, did you have any propose any solution to this gap?
Woo! Questions on me now.
Question on the host, brother.
Yeah, question on the host. To be honest, I think a lot of what most of us have been saying was communicate. And I wouldn't say anything less than just that. I think we have to have discussions. We have to sit down and talk. We have to listen. We have to teach. We have to both play both roles we have to understand, overstand each other's side. And we both have to uplift one another to know that we have our brothers support or support from our brethrens. um I think the OGs need to um continue to give that knowledge to the young generation. I see them out there still doing it, just like as well as my brothers on the panel. And I would say continue to do it, even though we have some of the young ones that's growing up. Some of them might be knuckleheads. Some of them might listen. Some of them might listen, and some might tune it out. You know, because you might say something that might just make its way through that ear canal and shock them. You never know. So yeah.
When you
I'll say
finish, can I say something, brother?
Yes, go ahead.
Like, we all heard of Sister Becky, right? Becky, what she doing?
Right.
I love that. We need to do more of that. Everybody know what I'm talking about, right?
Expound on what she's doing so everybody could know what you're talking about.
Basically, she's there building a community, and also changing people's I guess what you want to put, nationality.
Mm-hmm.
And they're building a community, they're buying land, and they form their own community or tribe, or and more of that needs to be done. And I respect the shit out of what they're doing. And that's the kind of stuff I would like to be a part of.
So they're claiming sovereignty?
I agree with Brother Leonardo. As a brother who is militarily trained, you need to be training the military to protect that, because we know what happened before. Our enemy tell us all the time, pull ourselves up by our bootstraps and do something for ourselves. Stop asking for handouts. And for the most case, we don't. For the most case, the average black man wants a job and will get a job and work and take care of his family. Yet, when we build and we do for ourselves, our enemy get jealous of that, and they want to destroy what we built. So we need an army. I'm always stressed that we need an army to protect. Brothers with your skill should be teaching our young people, our young soldiers, because you at the age now, brother, you are counsel, and you are a man who does the schematics of teaching young brothers how to fight. They're ready to fight. We got to teach them how to fight and who to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Let them know who our open and consistent enemy is, and we gotta, wherever land we occupy or decide to purchase and make our our home, we need to protect it.
Absolutely.
And if you haven't heard about Sister Becky, subscribe to her channel and learn more, because it's very important.
Certainly will.
Check this out. Hey, God Body. Remember when we first brung up the channel? Wasn't that the same shit that we was talking about? Not but we was talking about.
Yeah.
Talking about coming up with the nationality, making that our shit, building a community, actually going buying land and shit, because we started to go out and look for shit.
And let me say this real quick, Chris, not to cut you off, but Sister Becky encourages us to also do it. That's what I respect about her also.
Yeah, that's the way to go, man. Absolutely. I totally
And
agree
one thing,
with the brother too when he was talking about having an army, man, because like you said, it's a power struggle right now. It's a spiritual power struggle. You feel me? It's the end of one man's rulership and the beginning of the next man's. The end of Esau's and the beginning of Jacob's. So you got a spiritual war. I feel like they're not gonna let us congregate like that, especially in America. That happened to the Nuwapians, happened to Malachi Z, or even regardless of what's
Yep.
surrounding that brother. He,
Yep.
he he made a kingdom for a minute, and them feds came in, mad crazy shit. You feel me? Like it's happened.
Yes, sir.
It's happened tons of times, bro. They label us black extremists. They come in, take our shit. You feel me? It's crazy, family. So when it comes to
Indeed.
that shit, it really it be some shit like niggas got to really get out of America and do it quietly. You feel me? You gotta do it quietly, where keep your regular life, but every 2 days out of the week we go meet at some spot. You feel me? And come together. Like I don't know, it's crazy, family. But now it's a spiritual war going on right now. It's a spiritual power struggle, man. You feel me? Even and I'm not even racist. I just see it. Even down to the whole little Nas X video. I just did a video on that shit yesterday. That shit crazy. You got the babies watching this shit now. This motherfucker,
Exactly.
this motherfucker making out with Satan and shit. Like he's depicting himself being a fallen angel. He's making it cool for these little babies to connect with the evil spirits and shit. He trying to bring in that real, he's trying to bring in a real some crazy ass agenda, man. You feel me? It's about to be cool for these
Yeah.
little babies to be evil. What you think they already talking about demon time and shit like that? And I'm from New York. You feel me? Like, but these little kids don't
Yeah.
realize what they connecting their energy
That's
to. You know?
that, and I'm tired of hearing that. So I just want to correct this. That's not spirituality. That's spooky. That's spooky. It's spooky dookie bullshit. There is no devil. There's no real person, the devil. There's nothing, of course, of the devil. There's a representation of what they made the devil out to be, which would be according to your lower chakra. But the devil is not spirituality. It is in a costume. It is in a costume or in a makeup of something representing something to be something. It is not real. It has nothing to do with wind, has nothing to do with your breath, has nothing to do with what you're inhaling, exhaling. That's actually your spirituality. What you're inhaling, exhaling, wind, spirit, breath. That has nothing to do with your spirit, nor even the Jesus part. However, these are two things that may have a connection or was made to be connected to your higher and your lower self. We have to stop giving these people power to the point where, because if we give them that power, then you give them still power over yourself. They get no power here. No power here whatsoever, because that is make believe. If it's not, show me the devil and show me the Jesus. However, when you see in cartoons or shows, when you have the devil and then you have the Jesus on your shoulder, isn't that representation of the person shoulder that they're on?
Facts.
So isn't that saying that's within yourself? That's saying higher, lower self?
That's what the cartoon is showing us. That's what the cartoon is showing us, because when you look at the cartoon, the devil and that so-called angel looks just like the person, and they're both is in the mind of that individual.
Exactly. So that is just your higher and your lower self. It is not a real figure, a real person.
There's some wicked ass crackers in this
And it's
world.
nothing spiritual. It's nothing spiritual.
Do you believe in? Do you
To
believe
sum
in?
it up, it's just that European logic.
Do you believe in spirits? Do you believe in the super spectrum?
I
Do you
believe
believe
in
in
I believe there's you asked a question, or you gonna ask two questions or one question?
I think it's something wrong with
Yeah,
his mic or something.
no, I was just asking you that. Like, do you believe in spirits outside of yourself, like something that we can't see, and a certain spectrum of light and shit like that?
I don't call them spirits, I call them energy. But
Energy.
I don't call them, I don't call them spirits. There's only, everybody don't have spirit.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So Yeah, so if you call something outside of your body spirit and you recognize that, then you have to recognize the body that it was or who it was or it used to be, and what is that? You see what I'm saying? What is that? What is it doing? Are we communicating? How are we communicating? How an example or something of what I'm talking about, like my grandfather, me and my grandfather still communicate. I went over this before. Me and my grandfather still communicate.
That's a fact. So, I
But
definitely,
but I don't.
the chakras, definitely,
Right.
absolutely. But I also believe that man gets influenced by certain energies that we can't control. This is why man has the ability to do right or wrong. You feel me? The Most High gives us that choice. Like you could go out in these streets and do bad today, or you could go do good. And depending on what you do, this is how you attach your energy to some of these entities. You feel me? We know that the government is run by certain. Bro, it's crazy. Like I was just saying, a little Nas X video, he's connecting himself to fallen energy, bro. Like you said, it is connected to the body though. You're right. It is connected to the body, but like I said, there is influences out there, bro. Man knew that there was
It's only
beings in
it's
that
only
planetary
it's only
dimension
it's only it's only an influence. It doesn't matter what anybody say it is. It's not real. You can try to manifest it all you want. They've been trying to manifest it ever since AD, ever since a little bit before that. So it still have never came to life. They can try to do what they want with it, but there is at no point a motherfucking goddamn Jesus is gonna come and say, "Hey, you can't have this thing of water. It's not pure."
Hey, Chris, I'm about to take it a step further.
Hold on real quick. And I was bringing in even still in the sense of like even in believing in spirit. I don't believe in spirits in a way that people believe in. I understand things according to the connection that or the experience that I have when I connect with my loved ones or my ancestors. However, I do connect with them. However, I still don't see my grandfather walking in my apartment. I can still go back to the house we own, the house he passed in, and I won't see him walking around.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I don't do that whole spooky dookie. I don't do that. Oh, you got to believe in this. Oh, this was this, or some white man could say this was this. No, that you don't know my life. You can't tell me shit. You can't even cook my food. How can you tell me anything spiritual when you have no spirit? This is what we need to understand. The people that's giving you a sense of spirituality have no spirit. So how can I understand any of that? No, never. No. I will never let any of that slide, any of that ride. No, you have
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he slid himself out.
That's something that is something that I've never seen.
That's crazy, bro.
I've never seen that.
They kicked your boy out again.
I've never seen that, brother.
It happens before they do it, bro. It happens. they'll shut my whole internet down, bro.
So we don't got no spirit. We're gonna show you got spirit.
Exactly.
Right.
You don't believe in us spirits, those spirits coming.
They ain't got no goddamn spirit.
Kick you off your own damn channel, bro.
That wasn't even no spirit. That shit was an illusion. That shit was a flick of a fucking button or a click of a button. That's all that shit was. Technology, which is a degrade of any spirituality.
Mm-hmm.
So at any point, they can do whatever they want to, but I'm still gonna give them this work. You gonna get this work. What Luck say? Let me work, man. You gonna get this work. Point blank.
Nah, that's a fact, bro. That's a whole fact. They be doing that shit to my shit too, man. They be on niggas, man. Word.
And, that's to take another step further. What I was about to say was that even when they was make up that fictional story to my reader, well, the devil tempted Jesus when he went to wherever he went to. But my thing is that so if you by yourself, that means you basically having a conversation with yourself, stating that if I want to choose to do good or if I'm going to choose to do evil. Like I said, they always kind of make this big old red looking man with the horns and the hooves and all this other shit, just like for just to scare people or to make like a whole folklore story of it. And that's the thing they like Chris said is he with no spirits. It's like how you gonna tell, you gotta make up a story just for something, that can help them out because they still believe in the heaven and hell part because like you said, it's like they don't even know where the hell they're going to when they're finished here. When we transitions. So it's basically like, like I said, it's like all this stuff is just like a bunch of folklore, folk tales that everybody just believing in this dumb shit. And that's why you associate it with religion because it's just a bunch of BS because people just gotta believe in something to keep them grounded.
Right.
See, a lot of times when people they show you this fictitious red man with horns and a pitchfork and all that.
Mhm.
That's also a way of them to hide their wickedness. They try to hide their wickedness behind a fictitious character, and while they're doing evil in our damn face, they do evil right in our face. Yet they try to get us to look at a fictitious character.
That's a fact.
Yo, check this out. Every one of us have been to a Walmart, correct?
Yes, I have.
Right. We've
My
been to
brother,
a
my brother, know.
Walmart. We've been to a Walmart and we went back home. Right. We know what the bitch look like. We know the prices. We know what they sell. Which means we've been there many times. Which means we can go to one who haven't been to Walmart and say, "Hey, you wanted to go shopping? You can go shopping at Walmart. Here go a place that has this, that, and the third, which you was asking for. Point blank, very simple, right?" So you mean to tell me somebody been to heaven and or hell, came back and told you exactly what it was, but you have to die in order to go to
That's
either one?
foolishness. That's
What
foolishness.
the fuck? What? I mean, are we really like?
No,
See,
you're right. You're right.
they
You
give
got
us
that.
they give us this fictitious
That's a deep point, bro.
hell as a place. No, when it's a condition in life. We catch hell. It's a condition in life. Hell and heaven. You know what heaven's at?
Right
It's
here.
all men. It's all men on this platform. Okay? You know what heaven's at?
Yeah.
Your woman.
Well said, brother.
Yep.
That's heaven right there.
Ooh, head on.
Heaven and hell is also a state of mind.
Hit these niggas, boy.
Absolutely.
The
Yep.
woman is
That
God.
is
The woman
Exactly.
is God.
Based on a
That's my
condition,
God.
though.
Right, right.
They try to tell us there's a heaven and hell after we die, while we build a heaven for them while they live it.
Wow. Damn. That
And
shit going on my next mixtape.
and it's vice versa because you are her heaven or safe
That was a
haven.
bar.
absolutely.
You are
Exactly.
you are her home,
Exactly.
and she will treat you as such. Trust me.
Exactly. Exactly.
But I
Yeah.
find it funny is that every time they tell you it's they're heaven and hell, but when they caught doing shit that's bad and that's not going right for them, and it's like they want to be kumbaya, and everybody has to be on their side because it's like, oh, this is hell. The devil made me do this and the devil made me do that. So it's like they try to switch the narrative all the time to cover up for what they're doing to try to switch it onto something that don't exist.
No
That's a
accountability.
thing.
You just used a good word that I use as a sort of a bar. That's what the young brothers say today. You said kumbaya.
Kumbaya, my lord.
Okay, you're being, and when you do that with our enemy, I say I'm not going to be made a coon by y'all. That's what I say.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Got
Mm-hmm.
him.
yeah.
Kumbaya.
Like that.
And then check this out. They say, "Kumbaya, my Lord is the master, your
No
slave
more black
master."
whip.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They say, "My Lord" after that.
Yep.
After they say "Kumbaya," they say, "My Lord."
Corn beef
I'm not
That,
gonna
burger.
be.
yeah, that's because I just said that, man. You better stop. Get out my head, bro. Get out my head. Nah, you got that way. You get.
Nah, you Gucci, you Gucci.
Nah, that was dope though, cause that's real. Kumbaya, my lord. Ooh, no, see,
Oh
I
man,
can't even complete that. I
Will
can't
not
even
be
complete
My
that.
lord.
will not be made a coon by y'all.
Right. Oh man, I should make a song. That song, I'm gonna make a title. I'm gonna make a beat title tonight.
oh
Oh my
bro.
god, I'm gonna start right now. Oh, oh yeah, I think I'm playing this shit.
Nah, I really
Yo,
believe you.
I got a question though. I got a question. What do you think is next, man, for America? You heard? What do you think is next for us, man? Just for for the next generation coming up, regardless of all this bullshit they hitting the little babies with. What do you think is next? What do you think is gonna come up out of this?
It's up to us, brothers. It's
Yeah,
up
I
to
was
us
just.
what is next.
Oh, you better get out my head. God
It's
damn.
up to us what is next.
It is. Literally, my answer was gonna be the same exact thing. It is up to for us. It's up to us.
Are we
Mhm.
going to take this mantle and do something about our condition, or are we going to constantly do what our predecessors did? Think there's going to be some benevolent white person who's going to contribute to our salvation when it's our condition.
Right.
No one's going to get us out of our condition besides ourselves. So that's something that we need to be doing and concentrating on. Nobody's coming to save us. Okay?
Mm, that's deep. You're right.
Every man that came in this world was born of a woman. Nobody's going to zap themselves into this world and save us. So a man born of a woman, you, me, and other brothers is going to be the ones who do it.
Brother Nasir, let me say something real quick. The next step is not to get that fucking shot and keep your
Oh
body
hell
and
no!
your mind
I'm
strong. That's what's
I'm not
next.
I'm not taking nobody's vaccine, brother.
I know that. I'm talking to everybody on the panel. I'm just letting them know that's what's
Nobody's
next.
vaccine.
Ooh.
And build our bodies and our minds up to
But
prepare us for what.
they give you a donut if you take the shot.
A
They
donut.
they're actually giving you. They actually saying they're giving out weed for taking the
Yeah,
shot. They're giving out weed.
yeah.
They're giving
There's a
out all
promotion
kind of
here in
stuff.
Orlando for that. They're giving out weed to go take the shot.
That's crazy.
And
Yeah, you know,
I don't know if you
they
guys
be
seen the
doing that.
Facebook ads, but they're paying people $1,250 or more to jump in the COVID study. And that should tell people where they're
No.
at with this vaccine if they're still offering people to jump in the study after they gave this an emergency use in December. Yet we are now going into April and they still studying this vaccine and they still studying this so-called disease. Yet in January in Wuhan, the director of the Centers and Disease Control of Wuhan said they have yet to find the disease. So what are we fucking doing?
My question is, Since when do our enemy give us something of value before they give it to themselves? That's a setup. These vaccines are nothing of value. All you have to do is look at these statistics and who died after they took it. A perfectly in shape. Take Marvin Hagler. He was in shape. He took it. Died 2 weeks later. Hank Aaron took it. Died 2 weeks later.
3 people
How
in
many?
Texas took it and died 3 days later.
A doctor took it. A
Hmm.
nurse took it and died 2 days later.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So
You gotta
why would I
realize
take that? So why would I
exactly.
take it?
You know. And at this point, I tell people we have herd immunity. You feel me? A lot of us has already had that patent virus. A lot, and that's the thing about the body. This is why they call it the human body. You start
No,
tapping in,
I'm
they
sorry.
call us, they
Sorry,
call it the
bro.
God body, bro. You heard? They call it the God body because we're able to heal. You feel me? That's a fact, bro. A lot of us already had the coronavirus, bro.
No, we don't.
Yeah,
No, we don't. No, no. You're not gonna
believe
implant
it or
that in
not.
my head. No.
Exactly.
No.
It's
Yeah,
years
yeah,
of
No.
unhealthy
No.
living. There's no
No.
yeah.
such thing
No.
as that.
I
No.
would have to agree
No.
with people already having the virus because again,
They're talking
it's
about a
not
totally
here.
different coronavirus. It's not the COVID-19. It's not that one. It's that one they're talking about that's on that Lysol can, which is not COVID-19.
Yeah, but
A totally
that's
different
just
one.
a regular cold.
Yeah, whatever. I call it the super flu. You feel me? We've
It's
all had that super flu before.
Yeah,
But I think it was a patent, it was a creation, just like Ebola, just like SARS. These things have patents. That means somebody created these things in labs. It's
yeah,
deep,
the
homie.
flu took a year off. The flu took a year off.
a year and a
You
half.
know, the regular flu took a year
So,
off. All these other
so,
sicknesses that
Heart
common
disease
cold,
went down.
so
common.
if they created it in the lab, how do everybody have it when it's not naturally made? That doesn't make sense. That means you have to
Because because
everybody.
they're juking the stats. They're juking the stats. Everybody
And,
that's saying dying of
and
coronavirus is not dying of coronavirus. They're
Nope.
juking the stats.
Listen, it's even just to the food. A lot of the food that you ate, a lot of the food that people are eating, like those Impossible burgers, that shit is grown in the lab, bro.
Yep.
All that shit is chemically put together. You feel me? Grown in the lab. Even some of the fruits and vegetables without seeds. We be talking about this shit all the time. You feel me?
Now, how you
Some of
gonna
these
how?
sicknesses were definitely created by man, bro. It's a war on the elderly. You feel me? You got a lot of
Well,
old people
well
over
said.
70, 80 years old getting, you feel me? They trying to wipe certain people out so they can have more control, bro. It taps
Any-
back into the Georgia Guidestones. This is what these elite want. They want to get humanity under a certain level of numbers. You feel me? So they can have more control, bro. Dead ass, my nigga. Why you think there's starting to be a camera on every corner, everywhere, bro? Like everywhere. These motherfuckers, all this technology, this shit is tracking you. It's
Hey,
reading
brother, they don't need a camera. They
your
don't need a
emotions.
camera on every corner. They can use your camera on your phone.
Yeah, that
exactly.
too, but a lot of us is getting smart. You feel me? A lot of us is getting smart and shit. I turn my shit off, bro. Like I turn my technology off at a certain hour. I turn my shit off, you feel me? But you're right, they already know. And they got everybody wearing masks for a whole year. So at this point, they're able to read your body and shit now. You feel me? Like it's body recognition at this point. So you could cover up your face and try to do some crazy shit, but they still gonna know it's you. Because they've been,
Well,
you feel me, reading your body
that's
the
a good
last year.
teaching.
But when it comes to
That's a good teaching.
when it comes to the sickness and shit, bro, you gotta realize, man, these motherfuckers is demons and devils, bro. Regardless if you want to believe that or not, a lot of you could get possessed, bro. That's a real that's mythology. You feel me? Or that's metaphysics. You feel me? This shit is real,
What
bro.
you
There's
said was
entities here
real.
that are here to
What you said
govern
was
man's
real,
consciousness,
brother.
bro. That's a fact. There's entities here to govern man's consciousness, bro. You know that, my nigga. We all know that. You feel me? But this is why
You
we
said
protect
something
ourselves. But
real
anyway,
though. You said
back to the
something real
vaccine
about the
situation.
mask.
Yeah.
Something you said about the mask was real because what they're trying to do is their face recognition with the mask.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
They
they're
got
trying to
technology.
establish. How I know is that when I punch in at work, If you're not wearing a mask, it won't accept your punch. It
Wow.
won't accept your punch without the mask on. So I had to put a mask on, stand in front of it because they got this. You don't have to touch nothing stuff at my job. You just stand in front of it. It takes your temperature and it records your punch just by standing in front of it.
It's a
And
rack.
you have to have a mask on to do it. They won't do it without a mask. So they're trying to get face recognition with the mask. And that's what you said as far as the fruits and vegetables. Anything
Yeah.
that doesn't have a seed is a damn mutant.
Modified, brother. You better believe it.
That's a fact. That
It's
shit
a
is that
damn
shit was
mutant.
created. Yeah.
Facts.
It's
A
crazy
lot
you
of shit
said
that
that
we, a
about
lot of shit that we partake in is fake.
yeah, it's
They're
crazy
trying
you
to
said
turn
that
this shit
about
into a synthetic
the
world,
face
bro.
mask shit, man. Cause they at my job, they got thermal cameras that track you all day and track your body heat all day.
Right? You're tracking your body. They know you now. It's over. They know
My
what
job
arm
too.
is drooping a little lower. You feel me? They know what ear is going a little higher than I'm telling you. They know how you walk now. And you got to think about it. Each human being has a certain walk. It's almost like your thumbprint and shit like that. You feel me? So they know your
Physical
walk.
characteristic.
Yeah, for sure. Everybody has a different walk. Nobody has the same walk. So you feel me? They know your walk now and shit. Like it's deep, family. These motherfuckers is really trying to. What I think they're doing, like my brother said earlier, man, he's right. Out of every two, I feel like 2 out of 10 people is not real. You feel me? They under some type of MK Ultra. They under some type of mind control. They spiritual parasite or something. You feel me? When you go into stores, look at that shit, man. I was just talking about it last night. Next time you go into a store, family, start looking people in their eyes. I know everybody on here, we chosen ones. Everybody here has a spirit. You feel me? Is real. But just in society, you feel me? A lot of motherfuckers ain't real no more, like the brother said earlier, man. And they put that shit out in mad movies. You feel me? You got to realize that America is ran by an occult, by niggas who practice dark, mad, dark, evil shit. You feel me? Even though they did take it from the ancestors. You're right. The ancestors was dealing with all that shit, but they're doing it and doing negative things with it. You feel me? We was doing it when we needed to, when we was at war. You feel me? We was doing it on some real like we need to do this. This is why there's spiritual weapons still out there. You feel me? There's spiritual like the Holy Grail. That's a real object, bro. That's something that was a holy spiritual weapon that our ancestors used, and only a certain bloodline can touch it. That shit deep. You feel me? When
They,
you really break
they
down the metaphysics of some of these spiritual weapons, but these Europeans, they know, bro. That's the thing. That's why they're trying to hold us back. You feel me? They pushing that vaccine hard in the urban community. I was just walking down the street. I seen on a bus that shit said "Get vaccinated" with some beautiful black chick on it. Get vaccinated. You feel me? Like this shit crazy. They pushing it. They pushing it.
Yeah.
So as chosen ones, we really gotta just keep putting that shit out, bro. Keep putting out that. Tell niggas, yo, you bugging. You feel me? You got an immune system. I tell people I go in the stores without my mask. They be like, "Where's your mask?" Yo, I got my shit on. It's my immune system. You feel me? Like the mask shit is a ritual too. Y'all niggas gotta realize you wearing a mask in the store
yes,
and obeying what all these motherfuckers with these crackers is doing.
yes,
That's the first step of actually manipulating you for your everything. That's what they did to
yes.
the Jews. It was a ritual. They said that the Jews had some fake disease and they made all the Jews wear masks. And the masks look crazy. Go look it up, family. Go look up the mask that they was wearing, but it was a ritual. And then after that, what did they do?
Mm-hmm.
Taking their rights even
Yes.
slower. Okay, y'all niggas can't come out after 8 now. And then you start abiding by that shit. They like, oh, this shit easy, bro. Like, okay, now you know what? You gotta come over here to these camps. You feel me? You can't even be in your house anymore. You feel me? And that's just like, all right, now we chipping you up.
Just do it
We're
gradually.
certain. We're really, you feel me? It's
Then they'll walk them through that gas chamber,
deep.
that Zyklon B.
That's how shit's gonna go if niggas don't stand up,
They
bro.
go willingly, brother, because they always
Word.
introduce something innovative to get us to be a part of it. They introduce it as something new and innovative. And everybody wants something new and innovative, but we have to, like I said earlier, we can't just trust everybody and
Mm-hmm.
we can't just trust people that come among us. I don't care
Facts.
what they're doing. We have to vet them out. We gotta watch them on a protracted period because good can be done to deceive you. It can be done to deceive you. An act of kindness, that is. Just because people do act of kindness and do good things, like I said, William O'Neill was doing good things. He was feeding the children. He was feeding the poor. He was in charge of security of all things, and he was doing all kinds of good. But what he was doing was he was getting close to our brother. We got just because somebody come out and say I did this and I did that. No, we can't go by that. We gotta watch that person. He or
Gotta
she.
watch
You
him
gotta
hard.
watch them. You gotta watch them. And
That's crazy.
if they're not who they say they are, and they are not consistent with what we want as a community, our people, we gotta start punishing some of them. We gotta start punishing them.
I would say yes. You definitely got to watch them because a lot of people don't know it was 20,000 Jews that helped the Germans fight in World War One, and then you get all this. They turned on them like whoa, like what the fuck? So,
This is
really
fact.
Motherfuckers.
You have to watch people. We just let anybody come among us, and we all proclaim them as an advocate for us, and proclaim them as a hero of ours. I mean, I was guilty of it a few times, but I watch people more now. The young sister, she's not all that young, but Tamika Mowry, I was excited about her because the way she spoke when I first seen her, but I started watching her, and she do a lot of suspect things and say a lot of suspect things. Start talking about sexism, and she started turning into a feminist to me. That's something that I can't subscribe to. Anything that breaks up the black family, I can't subscribe to.
Yep.
I need to write me a book. Them motherfuckers last forever.
Shit, nowadays, nothing but book burning.
Just make sure it's nonfiction.
Kindle. I'm gonna title it. It's not where you from, it's where you going. Like how y'all referenced earlier. People like to say like, okay, I'm in Chicago, Chris in Cali. People like to say I'm from Cali or I'm from Chicago. What the fuck you want to do? Like get into it over just because we from where we at type shit. So it'd be a guideline to break down like, you know, show them like the gangs. Yeah, it was good and all that, but we gotta come as one too. Also, like give them the history and all that shit. Like, yeah, I'm gonna drop some books. Be on the lookout, Ralph.
You should title it "God in the Flesh."
That's a whole nother book. No, but for real though,
That's what's up though. That's what's up.
Somebody will come across it and then it click to them. Click on it.
That's a fact.
But it's like what y'all saying with the land and all that, right? So once we bring up what the CIA did to us, is it like we gotta like what is it? I know we gotta have a military, but do we also gotta have like our own like language damn near?
Some kind of form of legalese, because you know they speak legalese when you break it down to the real shit. They don't speak the regular shit we talking about when they moving paperwork and they doing all this shit. It's legalese. So do we develop our own form of legalese, or do we use their own in our language as well in order to protect as well, you know, ourselves from what the fuck they do?
But also we can't protect ourselves from the CIA jurisdiction because they got something called Title 50, and that is when they can put you on the kill list. The president can put you on the kill list, and he doesn't have to face a court, no nothing.
Okay, well, that's something that we will have to be serious about what we do. If that consists of being a nation of people, we have to establish, and we have to establish that because all this putting brothers on the kill list because they're not in compliance with some wicked ass law. Shit, we develop a kill list of our damn own. Hell,
I think it also starts with trying to get certain laws like that removed.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what happened
Kill
when they
that
tried.
damn law. Kill that law.
Yeah.
The journalist that I told you about that went overseas, right? He's still over there. He went to a court in London, right? And the Supreme Court, he won his case, but the court in London told them that they feel like they shouldn't get involved with executive powers. So that like he
In other
basically
words,
he sort of opened up a good spotlight, but it also can create a vacuum for the president can kill any American he wants now. Like he already does it, but it just shows it on law now on paper.
yeah, I mean, Donald Trump said that he said I can go down to Times Square and kill somebody and nothing they'll do about it. And that's the law that we shouldn't have. Because you know what that does? That actually prohibits people from actually being the true patriot. Because America do a lot of underhanded things. And when somebody speak about it, I'm gonna go back to Eric Snowden. When he told some people that thought America was their friends, that America is not your friend, they're spying on you, that was considered sedition and treason. And they wanted to kill him for that. When you say you somebody's friend, you're supposed to behave as a friend, but he exposed them for being, what they've always been. Wicked and conniving.
They
What you
don't
doing
want
over
to
there,
face
Chris?
what's within themselves because
You creating, Chris?
Yes, sir.
Because when they passed that law to spy on us, that was the stereotype of the stereotypical Muslim. I think they're gonna blow me up and all that scary shit. So it's a lot of shit they gotta answer within themselves because they always stereotype different everybody else except themselves.
Yep. They'll always accuse people of what they are actually guilty of. They'll call people terrorists while they're bombing them to the Stone Age. But that person's a terrorist. Never bomb nobody. And not only that, they'll say, okay, they're doing this to their people. Crimes against humanity while they murder us in the damn street. They're murdering us in the street on a daily basis, but they'll say this other country is committing crimes of humanity against its people.
Man.
That shit they doing with the talking about Asian hate.
And nobody support Asians more than black people. Nobody support Asians more than black people. You know what?
Facts.
And we need to reevaluate that. I said this the other night. All those Asians who are on that bandwagon, knowing it's a goddamn lie that we're attacking them, stay out their businesses. Make their businesses suffer to the point that they close down. Because if they're going to disrespect us by lying in our face, we don't need to do business with them or patronize their businesses. We don't. Because for one,
exactly,
Joe Biden wants to pass a legislation against us, and they're aiding and abetting that damn crime. So we need to stay out of their businesses.
Mm-hmm.
Who support their businesses more than we do? They have businesses in every community of ours, but how many do we have in their community?
Zero.
We don't have businesses in their community. They won't even allow it.
I can't think of one thing from head to toe that they rock that can't come from a black person.
Exactly. But we'll get some broccoli with garlic sauce and some rice and vegetables, and we go get all that stuff. And I don't even hardly see them in Chinese restaurants.
I never seen a Chinese person eat Chinese food, honestly, but that's crazy. Every time I go to the hibachis, they're the ones who's serving and cooking It's never Chinese people just sitting there eating.
Yeah, see, I don't go to hibachis. I don't go to the Chinese stores. I've been stopped going to them 20 years ago.
We just need to stop that.
They ain't never got none of my business.
We just need to stop it altogether. Whatever business that they own, that we patronize, we need to just stop. Whether it's hair, you know, I don't do nothing with hair. You know, razor. That's it. You know, whether it's hair or, you know, beauty stuff. You know, keep our women out of there. Let them find some sisters to find, you know, to get their products from. We have sisters that sell nice, good, natural products with no chemicals in it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we should be sending our sisters to, and leave these people alone because they disrespect us anyway. And they take money out of our community. We need to another thing, brother. Our money needs to start circulating more amongst us. And letting our money stay, and you know, our money. They say our money stay in our community 3 hours before it's gone. But other people, money circulate for days before it's out the community. That's the problem. It's a big problem. It's the problem.
That part.
Because they're going to get a law written to protect them. They're going to be a protected class of people over us, where nobody's treated as bad as us.
Yep.
And again, I'm gonna say Kamala Harris is behind it because she went from being the first black to the first Asian American. First she was the first black. Now she's the first Asian American vice president. She played the sister act with our women. Our women fall for it because they're looking at her, and any woman would do just to see a woman in power, even a woman that's going to oppress them. They don't give a damn about that. Not all of our sisters, but I'm talking the ones who pertain to. She did the sister act, and they fell for it.
But brother, that's why I say we shouldn't even be voting anymore. If you're voting, you're part of the problem.
That's a crime against your people, brother. Voting is a crime against your people.
Right.
Because you're putting people in power over your people who's going to oppress them. That's a crime against your people that I have never committed. Why don't we just say, you know what, this time around, we're not going to vote? And my question was always, vote for who and why? And none of them could give us a reason why they could vote for us, why we should vote for them. None of us. They never give us a reason why we should vote for them.
Right.
And this is another reason why there's a gap between, you know, brothers who are older than your generation, brother Chris, and our generation. Because some of our brothers and sisters have a capitulating spirit. They just think there's benevolent white people that exist. They don't exist. We put too much trust in a system that's not for us. Instead of having faith in our own self and developing a system that's going to benefit us. And if anybody who's going to run for office, if they're not coming straight out without even asking us what they're going to do for us. And we got to hold these politicians accountable too. If locally, if they tell us they're going to do something for us and they don't, it's easy to go to City Hall, bro. It's easy to boo their ass off stage wherever they go. And then rally your people against this local politician and get her ass out of there.
I don't even want them. I don't even need them. There's no need for them.
Exactly. When if we are doing what we're supposed to do by ourselves and our own people, we won't even need a politician. We shouldn't need a politician.
Yeah.
All we should be turning to is each other. I need me a theme song, Chris. I need a theme song, brother. I need a theme song.
I was doing the robot in the background. That beat rap. I was like,
Raphael the Clown.
Right.
oh shit. What a nigga pen.
We allow too much, brothers.
That's a fact. We allow way too much to happen without putting our foot down. You know, everybody just goes with the agenda, thinking that the agenda is gonna be good for them when the agenda was never meant for them.
Yeah, we organize these young people, brother. Organize them and discipline these young people. Get these young people out here, brother. Let me tell you, things would change overnight. But we got the wrong people stepping to. You'll see some strong young brother, and then all of a sudden the wrong person step to this brother to try to advise this brother. Benjamin Crump told Tamir Rice's mother that an angry black mother would not get far. A mother whose son was murdered. An angry black woman's not going to get nowhere. That's what Benjamin Crump told Tamir Rice's mother.
That's crazy.
She's not supposed to be angry that a damn police officer killed her damn son. And this was told, that's why she fired him. She fired him for that reason. That's what you get when you get an ambulance chaser like him, who's all about that bag. They have to be held accountable for too.
Facts.
Oh shit, he's still alive?
Yes, sir. All right, thanks for everything.
I'm just tired of the okie dokie.
So am I.
They always pull it on us, brother. They pull it on us all the time. The okie doke. And sometimes we set ourselves up for the okie doke. When our enemy can predetermine what we're going to do after something happened that's terrible. They said, well, they're going to march, they're going to tear things up. Okay, they're going to scream and they're going to yell. And then they're going to chill until the next episode. They can predetermine what we're going to do.
That's true.
Any more questions, good brother?
No, brother. I mean, Hey man, this is a great deal. Hey man, thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Thank brother Kyrie for coming through as well. The discussion was needed and looking forward to. Was anticipating this, so appreciate this, and I'm pretty sure we're probably gonna have a few more as well.
I was about to ask that, and let's do it again soon.
Oh, okay, yeah, most definitely.
Come with things are always happening, so we can always have something to talk about. Things are always happening.
Right.
And, whenever you just let me know, and that's what it is. We'll get together. We'll chop it up.
Most definitely.
We got to get on that. We got to get on that award show, brother.
Oh yeah, we gotta have that.
We got to have that. And the Toby Awards. And we gotta have that award show, brother, because there's some people out here that's very deserving of the Toby Awards.
Yeah.
What's the Toby Awards?
we gotta have a weekly. We're gonna have a weekly Nigga-Pean award too.
Yes, exactly. The Toby Awards, and you just add Nigga-Pean of the year, brother.
Yeah.
Other week, what have we got to have the Toby Awards because of some people out here that's very deserving of the Toby Award.
Right.
The capitulating milk toast Negro is very deserving of the Toby Awards. That you have that. Are you nigga? Are you serious? You gotta have that award. Or you're out your damn mind award. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good one. Yeah, out your damn mind award.
We gotta have certain awards. Sponsored by Cracker Barrel. You know what I mean? We gotta have awards like that because some of them are deserving of those awards, bro.
Right.
Oh shit! Sponsored by Cracker Barrel.
And then, we have
gotta have a Saltine of the Year award.
Yes, Saltine. Yes, indeed, Saltine, brother. Yes, sir.
And we gotta have a Grand Cracker of the Year.
Grand Cracker. Yes, sir.
Aunt Mama Award.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, she can get it too.
Uncle Ben Award.
We gotta have some. We gotta have the commercials too. I know Chris can do it, man. We just had the big jug of Kool-Aid, watermelon, water nigga flavor.
Flint water flavor.
Water nigga. Oh shit!
We got to give these. We got to give these Negroes hell to the point that they go into exile, brother.
Right.
Oh
we can't let up on them because they taking strong brothers and they trying to mock them and ridicule them on these shows. So we gotta deal with them. We gotta deal with them, and they're very deserving of rewards. We're gonna reward them royally.
All right. Well. All right. Check this out. Outline the blueprint of what you need, and I can create it, and we'll go from there.
Indeed, it should be a lot of fun.
Right.
I got another one for y'all. Nigga-Peans living with cats and dogs.
The Nigga-Pean hoarding.
They love their cats and dogs more than they do their brothers and fucking sisters.
Yeah. I mean that's terrible.
That's a
terrible.
bomb, but it's reality.
Yeah, they get a reward.
Loving their animals more than they love human beings.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. We gotta talk about them and talk to them, brother.
Laying in
Mhm.
bed with their dogs and shit.
Like Chris says, talk to me good.
Give them the backlash, brother. Gotta give them the backlash. You know what that backlash is, right?
If you got a dog sleeping in the same bed as with you, you're a nigga-pean.
Hey,
Can't be in my space. A dog can't be in my space. I mean, I had dogs all my life, but they was never able to be in my space. No,
Exactly.
sit your ass in the corner.
Go in the backyard and guard.
I am done.
Don't
My
play
bad.
that. Not my space.
You know, I may be hitting some nerves with that one. You know, they love their animals. They love them more than they love us.
nah. You know, let me tell you something. Mine was trained because I'm able to train dogs. I always said, you bite one of my grandchildren, you're gonna catch a shot to the head. Straight up. You better be careful. Because I always have babies around me. No. You bite one of my kids, you're gonna have problems. Just like 2 weeks ago in Carteret, yeah, two pit bulls got out from their yard and climbed under the fence and killed the 3-year-old.
Oh,
mauled the mother and killed the 3-year-old. Do you know they're not going to charge the owners?
That's crazy.
They're not going to charge the owners. 2 pit bulls killed the baby last week, about 10 miles from where I live at. And they're not going to charge the owners. What about the owner? It said it was no criminal intent, but it's criminal neglect.
Yep.
For having your dogs out and not having your dogs secured. The dogs ran around and climbed under. It was like they went under the fence, killed the baby, and damn near killed the mother.
That's some vicious ass dogs, man.
No, pit bulls are not vicious. If those dogs did that, they were trained to do it. Because I had a
that's
pit
what I'm
bull.
saying. No, that's what I'm saying. Not just by it being naturally raised, but they was raised to be like that.
Hey,
because my pit bull I had for 11 years was not like that. Now, if I told her to do it, she'll do it.
What?
Skink. And I don't have nothing against dogs. I just don't like. I can't live with them. You see what I'm saying? My dog belong in the backyard. That's his place, not in my space, like you said.
See, a lot of people get the misconception of pit bulls being vicious. No, any dog that's vicious is trained to be vicious, whether or not it's a canine or a pit bull or a Labrador. If you train that dog to be that way, because my wife and I work with children, and children's always around our house, and our dog never attacked nobody. Never. Now, if she go outside and somebody come in our yard unauthorized, they got problems.
Got my fingertips. Back.
Hey, you ever heard of a Neapolitan Mastiff?
Yes.
Yeah. My favorite dog. Strictly guard dog.
I had a red nose. It was a female red nose pit bull. Had her for 11 years.
Nice. Beautiful. They're beautiful, man.
And she was not a vicious dog, but she was just territorial around, the fencing area of our house. She was territorial. And anybody came in with us, she was cool with that, but you just couldn't just walk through the yard. Couldn't do that. She was fenced in. No, she couldn't. She wouldn't allow that. PSE&G tried to come read the meter one day. You better read the meter from outside that fence.
Yeah.
Better point that wand and read the meter from out there. Yeah, but we do have people that's over, just take it too far with the pets. Nothing wrong
And
with
them are the
loving your
ones I'm
pet.
talking about, my brother.
Loving your pet more than your child, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you got people that love their pets more than they love their child. I mean, yeah, love their pets more than they love their children, for real.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It is.
that's crazy.
It is, bro.
That is crazy.
Super crazy.
I call it dog worshiping.
Nah, can't do it. Well, good brothers, the pleasure is mine. I've been up all day. Time for me to get some rest.
Time to go rest those puppies.
Yeah, because the dogs were barking.
Enjoy your day, my brother.
I
Yeah.
appreciate you brothers having me on the panel, and God willing, we're gonna build later. Meaning that's if we want to, God willing.
Hey,
Might have a little late build, late night,
Indeed.
little hot box.
hey. All right. Yeah,
You know,
thanks for coming through, man. Salute, man. Great build. I'm pretty sure we're gonna do this again. And you like I said, you brothers are welcome here anytime. Come build with us anytime. You see the notification, you available, come through.
The same on the enemy's public. We're gonna start doing some builds on the Think channel also.
Okay.
We'll start doing some builds on there. But you know, I appreciate it, brothers.
Yeah.
Same invitation.
Have a good evening, good brothers.
just like the old saying goes, you ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the out of here.
Yes, sir. Glad to.
Yes,
Much glad.
sir.
Much love to everybody, y'all. Shout out to all the brothers, everybody in the chat. It was good to build with y'all. We dropped some bombs today. It was so many bombs that we couldn't even drop the beat on them.
Right.
Yeah.
They just
You know what I'm saying?
keep coming like just repetitively, like bam, 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 bam. Like if
Shock and awe.
these was actual bombs, it wouldn't be no land at this point. It would just be
Word.
pure water.
And shout out to Bro Kyrie. First time I see you on the panel, so shout out to you for coming
Yes,
up.
sir. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. And thank all you brothers, man, for allowing me and accepting me on that.
It's all love, bro.
All
Man.
love.
Appreciate you coming through, Kyrie. Salute to you, and like I say, you welcome anytime as well. So, yeah, man. To the future.
Indeed. Indeed.
Much
Salute,
love,
brothers.
Salute.
And beyond, brother.
Salute.
Salute, much respect.
Oh, that's right, baby. Sure, we can't. Come on, guys. The boss. We can't forget about the boss.
Yes,
Boss
sir.
in the back.
My nigga Rob, much
he
respect.
he writing the checks, man.
Hey.
Just making sure everything goes smooth.
Yes, sir.
Nigga-Peans at the front door.
I'm saying, you make sure our money right.
Right.
Yes, sir. Make sure you wipe your feet before you enter the house, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
That part. Hey, niggas with boots, tell them to take them shit the fuck off, man. We don't need them tracking that shit across our motherfucking Persian rugs, you know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, Stingray was out there. I just saw him.
Right. Hey, Stingray, salute to Stingray. What's going on, brother?
Was good.
High grades.
Make sure everybody hit that like button on the way out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Much
Peace,
love,
man.
everybody.
Peace.
Peace, peace.
Peace.
What's side?
Oh, that's all you saying, Rob? I mean, that's all you saying, Kurt?
Peace, love, blue, green.
This nigga ran out of hair grease.
Red. Fresh wigs, fresh braids. Do rags. Salute. Out.
AKA Peppa Pig. Got me snoring out here and shit.
Oh man.
Oh shit, baby snort. Oh shit. All right, y'all. Y'all be safe, man. Much love to y'all.
All right, fam. Salute to you.
Hopefully a hot box later. We'll see.
I mean, I could do a hot box later if you want me to. I mean, I see you've been requesting it, so I already got the hint.
Hey, I'm saying, I just read up on some bud. I don't want to smoke alone.
All right, well, check this out. If it get too late, text me and be like, "Hey, hot box."
Bet.
All
right,
Say yes. 100, bro.
You're ready.
Hey, hit that beat.
Hold on, man. I gotta do my outro. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I can't leave without talking about my seasonings. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's a great build. Thanks for the family to come through. It was much appreciated, much needed. Like I said, we anticipated this build, and it went smooth. We ain't have none of that raw bullshit because it's not even about that. It was, like I said, it was about bridging gaps, and we came to some conclusions that we can use, or tools that we can use to bridge these gaps. So I hope we can put these into play as a family, and we can start something. We can start a trend, that hopefully the rest of the community can start catching on to and start using it as well. And with that being said, love yourself, love everyone. Take care of yourself, take care of everyone. Protect your energy, protect everyone's energy. Drink your water, eat your vegetables and fruits, and please dazzle your food with the seasonings because medication is elevation. Last and foremost, break those fucking loops, family. Say less. We'll see y'all maybe later tonight or the next build. Hopefully later tonight we'll catch you on with a hot box and we can be smoking and chilling together and going on and building on some more stuff. Other than that, family, peace and love. Salute. I'll see y'all later on.
Hit that beat.